About the Balls podcast.
With Mark Davis, Chris Meinhardt, Luke Brews, Jake Winnikine, Alan Tomasella, and Nick the Doc Skirkle. That is right. All About the Balls podcast is back. What's going on, Alan? You all right, man?
Yeah, man. Luke just popped in here out of nowhere. I did not see him, and then he's here. What's his magic trick?
Well, the guy's he's a magician, dude. What do you want him to do? But I'm Mark Davis. That's right. That's Alan Tomasella. That's Jake Winnikine. That's Luke Rule. Chris and Doc will be here very, very shortly. They had some things pop up. The show must continue. They will pop in. Boys, first weekend of April's done. How you doing, Luke? It's been a while since we've been here.
Yeah, I know. It has been a while. Life's busy. Work has just been wild. I mean, it just never slows down. So, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, fiance's got a new job. She's out there throwing people out of bars already.
Who'd she throw out, by the way? Is there a name that you can say?
I mean, you can look it up in the news. I'm not going to go into details on it because I know quite a bit more than the news knows right now. So,
your fiance's a bouncer?
No.
Hey, I wouldn't fuck with Sydney, by the way. She's a little pit bull, dude. She'll fuck you up, dude.
Hey, let's just say she chewed out this famous dude.
Okay.
Just Google, Alan. Just Google. It's out there. It's out there. It's on the news.
She hit me up probably 11:30 last night, letting me know. I'm like, God damn, this ain't on the news yet, and she sent me a picture of him in the cop car.
Jake, how you doing, man? Big weekend for me and you. You're no longer a casual fan anymore, but how are you doing?
Great weekend. Just hanging out, living my best life over here.
Alan, how are you doing? How was the weekend, my friend?
Surreal weekend, man. The last episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm came out last night, man. I don't know if anybody's watched that show. It's really popular. It's a really good show. I don't know if you guys have watched it, but it's fucking hilarious, man. It's it's the funniest show I've ever watched. But it came to an end. It was this last season. Last episode last night. It was really good. Yesterday though, I was in the gym fucking angry lifting, bro. I maxed and PR'd. I lifted 330 on the deadlift. I was squatting 325. I was hitting it, bro.
Hell yeah, dude. Weekend's been good for me, boys. It was WrestleMania weekend, and it was a good one. I had a good time. The Yankees are now also 9-2, so my Yankees are out there. We're doing good, and it's also Masters week. So April has been kicking off good, and goddamn. But boys, we're about to put Doc on blast real quick. Listen to this. Doc, you're live. What's going on, dude? We're on YouTube. Get your ass in the studio. We have a fucking show to run. Let's go.
I'm trying, man. I just literally got home like 10 minutes ago.
All right, dude. We'll join the chat.
You know it's going to take him 20 minutes to type in.
Hey, don't join if you don't have a fucking drink. All right?
I got mine. So I wasn't going to, but hey, before we continue this, because it's a random episode, like I said, we're getting ready for the draft, and with the draft, there's 4 hours we're going to be recording, so that means we're going to be talking about literally anything and everything, because it's not just going to be the draft. It's going to be things that pop up. NBA playoffs will be going on. NHL playoffs will be going on. There's going to be random breaking news, just stuff we're going to have to try and do. So this is going to be an interaction episode. If anyone's out there listening, fucking comment to say shit you want to hear, you want to talk about. But to do that, Twitter, IG, at the Sack House, All About the Balls podcast, TikTok as well. All About the Ballcast _ at the _ Sack House. But boys, let's start us off. Alan kind of gave me a good idea without giving me a good idea. Like he didn't know it. And it was literally The Rock has obviously come back to the WWE. And it's not just the WWE. He's obviously like a phenomenal fucking entertainer. He might not be the best actor, but he's definitely the most famous actor. And everything he's done in the WWE for most of his career has been gold. And it made me think God damn, if I could just pick somebody's brain, who would the Mount Rushmore of picking someone's brain be? Role models that we grew up, athletes, entertainers, anything like that. Who would it be? And I know we also have a Mount Rushmore of people you just want to get fucked up with. So two different lists, but we're going to do this one. Which 4 guys did you grow up watching that you want to just sit there, have a drink with, a round of golf with, and for 4 hours just pick their fucking brains?
Okay, so I'm gonna start this one off because mine is gonna fall fucking flat because I'm kind of crazy about philosophy. So my Mount Rushmore of people that I would want to fucking sit down and actually pick their brains are the same people that I read all of their fucking books and I read all of their quotes. I'm gonna start with Marcus fucking Aurelius, the greatest emperor in my opinion, the greatest emperor of Rome. You could argue Augustus because of what he set up, but anyway, I mean, I'm not gonna go into this whole philosophy thing. But Marcus Aurelius, all right,
Was not expecting that.
Yeah, I was not neither.
You're the one that brought up this dumbass content.
Yeah, but I didn't think you were gonna.
I'm about to hit you with all of this crazy shit. What do you mean?
God damn.
Like,
I didn't think it was gonna be some fucking like philosopher type shit, like fucking like famous asshole.
That is what I do. Like fucking that is what I do. Probably Lao Tzu from China. The polar opposite of Confucianism. All right, that's another one that I probably want to sit down and talk to.
See, yeah, like my list is easy, dude. Like, God, you're fucking naming like
you got yeah.
I got the route.
You said anybody.
Oh, yeah. I did say anybody, but like, god damn, dude.
Yeah, I mean, probably John F. Kennedy. I want to know what happened before you guys brain.
Oh, so you want to pick his brain to see what happened to his brain?
I want to see what happened. All right, but that dude was crazy, and probably you know what? I might go with.
Off the ground.
Ooh, yeah. Man, there's so many people out there, man. Probably Alexander the Great, man. Those are probably those are my guys right there. That's probably the ones.
See, mine's simple. Like, I'm gonna go The Rock. Just to me, he's one of the more popular guys with everything he does, and just the way he does life in general. He's always doing something. I personally would love to hear Tiger Woods because I'm a huge golfer. Just to hear Tiger Woods' mindset, how he became so great. Like some of his stories too would be fun to hear.
How many models he smashed?
How many Perkins chicks he was with back in the day?
How much cocaine he did off hookers' butts?
That one I don't think he did. But he definitely did hookers.
You don't think he did that one? I don't know.
Well, that's why I would want to know. I mean, I want to know that stuff. But Derek Jeter, just my favorite baseball player of all time. The reason why I stuck with baseball is really him and Ichiro, but Derek Jeter.
Who shot Derek Jeter?
Oh fuck, dude! God damn, that movie was great. And then fucking for football, I mean, I would hear from Peyton Manning because his and not just football, the way he is done like life post football is phenomenal. But like, not saying he's the GOAT, but the way he went about like studying, the way he like fucking got ready for games, like was sitting in a hot tub with a helmet on. Like, I want to hear like the shit that he did. That's what he used to do, Alan. Yeah, he would sit in a hot tub and he would study film with a helmet on. That's how he would get ready a lot, like every single week. He was very in like detail and depth the way
That's
he
not in
went
detail.
about.
That's just being a fucking weirdo, bro. Who puts on a fucking helmet to get in the hot tub?
Hey, some people do things. Some people do hookers. Some people fucking wear helmets when they're getting ready. Okay.
You're right. I want to know, Luke, where you at with this?
I want to know. Yeah, I want to know Luke's.
No, man. So I'm all
Lamar Jackson, John Harbaugh,
Ray Lewis. How'd you get away with it?
No, I mean, I'm strictly looking at like the billionaires club over here. I want like Mark Cuban be cool to sit down with. The Donald Trump. I mean, guys are just like crazy lives, super rich dudes, just guys like that could help me like improve my financials like overall. I'm looking at getting that financial freedom and just ride off in the sunset doing nothing, just be a fucking bum.
Yeah.
CJ said, "Shout out to hookers."
Yeah, hey man. Hey, hookers matters too. Hey, hookers matter. They have to have a living.
Lives matter, bro.
They do matter. So Luke, you're all a billionaire club. Just try and make that money.
You only pick two. I need two more. I mean, this is a hard thing here.
Oh, Mount Rushmore's 4. I mean, shit. If you go to fucking South Dakota, you'll see it's 4 more.
It's two more people here. You only got 2 on there.
Yeah, Hugh Hefner.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking Elon. Hugh Hefner and Elon. So
Elon?
Oh yeah, Elon.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Elon's a good one. No, Elon's a good one. Yeah.
You want to pick
Elon's
Elon's brain? Elon named his child after the fucking AI, bro. Like what?
Exactly. Taking every type of billionaire.
And at the moment, he's the third richest fucking man in the world.
Hey,
so
that's what PayPal will buy you.
I mean, I have some other interesting guys that I just won't say on the podcast.
CJ, at the moment, man. CJ, we're talking about Mount Rushmore of people with brains you want to pick. So 4, and then we're going to jump into 4 people you just want to get fucked up with. So once Jake does his 4 we're going to fucked up with us and like get drunk, get high, fucking do drugs with. That's who we're talking about next. But Jake, who are your Mount Rushmore people you want to? Party with.
We were already talking about all the rich people, and now we're gonna go to our resident rich person, Jake Whitaker.
I don't know. Mine's pretty boring. Mine's mostly athletes. Like I don't have no crazy, freaking old time people. Like I love. I love to sit down with Michael Jordan. Like I legit would love to sit down with MJ, even though he's a douchebag in real life. Like I would love to.
No, go ahead. He is a douchebag. That's what I'm trying to figure out. You want to pick the brain of a douchebag?
I'm saying like if I had the chance to, like if he would actually open up and talk, like MJ would be legit, but he's a total prick. Obviously like a Joe Montana. I'd love to sit down with Joe Montana. My Niners guys.
He's your goat, right?
He's my goat for sure. I don't want to like. I would just pick 3 Niners and be done. Like if I had to pick real fast, but I'm not going to do that. Because I would go Rice, Young. Back from when I was a kid, like I always wanted to sit down with Stone Cold Steve Austin, so I think I would still go with that too. But then again, that one still goes with who I want to party with. So
that's why I saved Stone Cold. That's why I flipped Stone Cold and The Rock because like. I think The Rock would be fun to party with, but I would rather party with Stone Cold. Just stories I've heard in the wrestling mind, like back in the day, what he used to do. That's why. I mean,
I met Stone Cold once. I took a picture with him. I think it was pretty cool. And a 4th, man, that's tough. I would go Elon. I kind of tag on to that one actually. That dude's very interesting.
Have you guys ever watched him talk?
Bro, like, he's a genius.
This is crazy. Like if you watched him talk, he's so monotone. He's he's insane. Like
but he's brilliant.
Yeah, he's a mind. He's one of the best minds.
Now. Yeah. What he's doing right now with Tesla and SpaceX and
it's
the Boeing company.
I want to hear about that fucking like spaceship that like it's like kind of like a cruise but in fucking space where you're out there for fucking whatever it is, weeks or months.
He took the idea of Tesla to Apple and Apple wouldn't even give him an interview.
Yeah, I mean that's insane. That's stupid.
They wouldn't even give him the time of day.
For businesses to decide that wasn't going to be at least something that was an option in the future, that was dumb. Like I don't care who you are, I don't care what business you are. To say that whenever that is that he brought it to him to say that electric vehicles, creating this plan for infrastructure and all these different opportunities, what Tesla was going to bring to the table, for them to say no, that's a dumb idea. I don't know. That's just crazy.
And when I see a Tesla car, I think Apple. Like it looks like it would be an Apple car. It's a full screen, full high tech. Top of the line. And then as soon as they turn them down, then they talk about getting into the car business right after that.
Even the design of the vehicle on the outside is so smooth and rounded, almost like most Apple products.
Exactly.
Tesla is a fun vehicle fun little fucking vehicle to whip around. I mean, I love going to Florida. I love driving my brother Tony's fucking car. It is the most fun time I have driving a vehicle.
Yeah, I mean, Elon does some like interesting stuff. Like he's kind of like an awkward guy, but he likes to keep it interesting. Like he puts fun stuff into his cars or his other companies, or he's got like that fuck you money, and he'll go buy
Twitter.
Name to X.
Yeah, exactly.
So he does moves like that. Like fuck you, I'll just buy you out.
Oh, I love it.
Interesting dude.
Well, let's jump into the people you want to party with. Like this is the list I want to hear. I want to hear why. I'm saying if you're not in the military and let's say drugs are legal for us, obviously alcohol we can do. who are the 4 you would go out to a bar with and try and close the fucking I would just close this fucking city down with.
I hope that Doc watches this because I need him to know that I said this, but I am not interested in who he wants to sit down and have a conversation with just to pick their brains, but I am super interested in who he wants to party with. All right, so I think we really got to hold this off. We got to bring this up when they get in here. Chris and Doc, I want to know who they want to party with. I don't care about who they want to sit down and talk with. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. Like,
Talking about Doc or just talking about all of us?
No, I'm just talking about Doc. 100% Doc. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell Doc when he gets in. I don't care. All right, I just want to know who he wants to party with.
My brother said Alexis Texas would be one of his people he'd want to go party with.
Alexis,
so Angela White. Yeah, I'm not. To be honest, I'm not an Alexis Texas fan. And Angela White. If we're talking porn stars. I'm a MILF guy. I'm a Lisa Ann. Shout out to you too, Morse, man. I love that dude. Grew up with that guy. Shout out to you as well, man.
First of all, all right. I grew up on Jada Fire. Okay, I mean, Jada Fire was it for like the fucking 2000s to the like early 2010s. Jada Fire was it. Okay.
CJ said Trump. I would love to sit down with Trump too, actually.
Oh, okay.
Well, Doc, if you join the chat, dude, you would fucking know what we're talking about. Get your ass in here, dude. Get in here. Go to StreamYard. Go to the fucking Discord. Join the chat. But Lisa Ann's best porn star, in my opinion. If we're gonna say that real quick, that's my favorite. I'm a MILF guy, and she can still get it. She can still take it. I'm telling you right now, she can still take it.
You got mommy problems? Okay, never mind.
My mom didn't look like Lisa Ann, so I mean, my mom didn't look like Lisa Ann, so I mean, it definitely ain't chasing mommy problems. But I'll start us off. Stone Cold, like Jake said, if you ask me one guy to have a beer with, it's gonna be Stone Cold Steve Austin. If you ask me one guy to go fucking roll a joint up with, Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg, yeah.
And I would fucking I'd put Post Malone on there because Post Malone is a good time. It looks like a good vibe. He fits every type of. I'm thinking more like modern day. I'm not thinking of. I know there's a lot of guys you probably think of, and I'd probably say Pat McAfee and his crew. The stories that they've had.
Hold on, no! Don't break no rules. No. You can't say
the crews. Then Pat McAfee. Then Pat McAfee, because what's going to happen is his people are going to be with them. But I'm drinking with Pat. Pat is the guy. But I know Pat's a party guy. He ended up in a fountain back in fucking in Indianapolis, drunk when he was on the Colts, his rookie season. Pissed drunk at 5 a.m, got arrested. I would love to drink with somebody like that. And then, of course, like I said, I would want to party with Post Malone because he's the vibe of both getting high and getting drunk. And every time he's doing something, it looks like a good time. So those are my 4. Those are maybe biased in the moment right now. But Stone Cold and Snoop Dogg are historical for me just because beer and a guy that smoke with would be Snoop Dogg, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go next. I was going to say Pat McAfee since you already said him.
You can say him too. You can say him.
I like Pat. Pat's cool. Dana White, he seems like he's a good time. High roller in the gamble in the casino.
Just don't do what he did in Mexico, Luke. Don't do what he did in Mexico.
What did he do in Mexico?
Yeah,
smacked his wife, dude.
Yeah,
be careful.
Right, we don't
allegedly.
That. I want everybody to know. All about the balls podcast. We don't condone that.
I said don't. I said don't do it. I said don't do what he did in Mexico.
You said don't do that, but you smiled when you said
it. I definitely go to casino with Dana White. I mean, I don't know if you guys know about Code Wetzel. He's a Texas country singer.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, dude's a hell of a time. He's been to some of his concerts. I mean, he looks like a good time. He's got his public intoxication arrest, so he's credible. Let's see who else. Theo Vaughn. Yeah, Theo Vaughn would be a great time. He's hilarious.
I'm not gonna lie. Hey, I want to party with Willie and Drewski right now. They're vibe too.
Theo Vaughn isn't it like the
podcaster?
No.
He's a stand-up comedian.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he does the podcast stuff now too, right?
Every time I see him, he's on some like motivational, doing things right with your life fucking skit or some shit.
CJ backs you up too, Luke. He said Theo Vaughn, great answer.
Yeah, Theo Vaughn is great. He's fucking hilarious. He just did a podcast with Jameis Winston last week. Like, come on. Theo and Jameis just going at it on a podcast is hilarious.
Well, did you watch one with him, Drewski and Willie, Uncle Willie, whatever his name is?
I saw some clips of it.
About the roll tide.
And
they got Theo in that shit.
Yeah, I mean another comedian is Dusty Slay. Dude's fucking hilarious. Dry sense of humor. You guys have he's very similar to Theo Von. He's got rocking the mullet and all that too. Dusty Slay is fucking hilarious. So
Man, I'm rocking Pat and Stone Cold for sure.
Look at you on the Pat train, dude.
Give me Conor McGregor. Let me party up with
it's a good
Conor
one.
McGregor.
First of all,
Yeah, Connor's like a good vibe too.
I don't mean to make this podcast liberal or anything like that. Where's the diversity at, bro?
I said Snoop Dogg.
Diversity at?
I said Snoop Dogg.
We got one token black guy on here.
Stone Cold counts for both, to be honest, dude.
My fourth was black. You didn't let me go yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's 4'9", but I was going Cat Williams.
Oh shit. Okay. Cat's a good guy.
All right, Alan, I expect fucking 3 from you.
You're gonna get 4.
Moore said Mike Tyson. That'd be a good one too. Mike Tyson would be.
You're gonna get 4 from me. And Mike Tyson would be crazy to party with. Imagine how many times. Imagine how many times you've got to look at Mike Tyson in his eye and say, "What the fuck did you just say?" Like being drunk,
Sorry.
you're in a bar, you got all this noise everywhere, and you got to look at him, Mike Tyson, in his eyes, as big as his fucking shoulders are, and you got to say, "What the fuck did you just say?"
Man, Joe Rogan.
That's how you get knocked out too.
Joe Rogan would be a good one too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Joe Rogan's that guy I want to party with though. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like he's that wild. Wants to do anything crazy.
He's too chill. Like I'd be like drinking. He's just chill. Like, how you doing, bro?
Yeah,
Hey, Alan,
with Joe Rogan would be kind of fun.
Alan, is Kobe on your list? The guys you just want to go get hammered with?
Why I would never want to go get hammered with Kobe. Kobe would just like fucking maniacally stare into your soul while you're drinking that alcohol, and he's gonna be like, "Why are you doing this? What are you doing with your life right now?
You
Are
should
you
be practicing.
doing the Mamba mentality?
Yeah.
You should be fucking shooting basketballs right now." And
I
I'm like,
guarantee
"Bro, I'm not even a basketball player." He's gonna be
guarantee
like,
it. Kobe had some probably wild times. Guarantee it. He had some wild times.
I mean, maybe in his younger years, but I don't think so. I think later in his life, I think Kobe would be developed into being like that ultimate family man. You know that image that we all have of LeBron James being this family guy? I think that's all a fake thing because of all the Diddy videotapes of him clapping cheeks.
Ain't nothing like a Diddy party.
Ain't nothing like a Diddy party, right? I put quotation marks, okay? Don't put me in here. But I think Kobe is actually that like father figure and dad guy.
He had that cheating scandal though. He got caught cheating.
Hey, CJ said that you pound pussy with Kobe.
Okay, listen. He made a
plenty more people you can pick.
Plenty more people you can pick.
They'll get way more.
No. But hey, listen.
Ric Flair.
Like Luke said,
Ric Flair.
Like Luke said, you're gonna get a lot more. You're gonna get a lot more. Right, but with Kobe, like, how many guys do you know cheated on their wives or whatever this situation it is, whatever, but stayed with them and then proceeded to have 3 children and raise those daughters to be outstanding citizens? Like,
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Like, Kobe is just a different breed, bro.
But hey, I might have to take away Post Malone and kind of put Ric Flair up there. I'm taking out Posty and I'm putting Flair in. I'm putting
Are
the
you
name.
thinking about? I gotta ask this question.
No. I'm thinking about Ric Flair as in like the amount of alcohol, and I'm single, so the way he hoarded up, I'm good with that too.
Guys, I have to ask this question because I feel like we just threw guys on here. But are we thinking about team composition right now? Because like it's kind of a big deal. Like, are you just gonna throw Ric Flair in with Snoop Dogg and you think it's gonna work? Like,
yeah, that would probably work. Yeah, that would definitely work. Yes, that would.
I don't think that works. I don't think that works.
So, well, Snoop Dogg could party with anybody. Let's just throw that out there.
Well, he partied with Martha Stewart, so yes, he could party with anybody.
So I think Ric Flair and Snoop Dogg would be just fine hanging out. I think they would be a good. Was your other two? Well, Pat gets along with anybody. Stone Cold might be the one that. I mean, just depends on the mood Stone Cold's in because he is a hard ass. But The other three would get along perfect. Flair, Pat McAfee, and Snoop Dogg would get along perfect. The question mark would be Stone Cold fitting in that.
I'm wondering why you didn't choose Vin Diesel so that you could be the polar opposite on your party with people that you were with your I want to sit down and talk to with the Rock people, because those two are beefing hard. They're not in the Fast and Furious franchise together anymore. It's
I mean, that's actually if you just watch the last one, the Rock is back in the Fast and Furious.
Okay, he came back, but not willingly. All right, the Rock just sat down and said that he didn't like voting for Joe Biden. Okay, all right,
he learned from his mistake. His eyes. He learned from his mistakes.
He did, but he's still in dire straits right now. People are killing him. Okay, they're saying he went back and he pulled a J. Cole. All right, okay, nobody knows about that, but
I'm good with that. So who's your Mount Rushmore, dude?
I kind of tried to hold off as long as possible to see if we can get Doc in here because I really want to know who Doc wants to party with. Because I think it might be somebody that like shoots guns in the middle of the woods or something like that. That's what I think.
Hey, so we got a thing out here. It says how many stars I got to have this kid stay quiet for a 5-minute timeout. How much are we trying to get, boys? We can get a lot of money thrown our way.
Wait, hold on. Who
I think they're talking about you.
They want me to be quiet? Hey, how much money can we get?
Hey, a star is a penny. Every star is worth a penny.
A star is a penny. What the fuck is a penny, bro?
So tell how much you want. Tell how much it's willing to be quiet for you to be quiet.
Yeah, you're gonna need like fucking 5.
And welcome everyone. Nick the Doc Skirkle wins.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The fucking party is here, baby.
So Doc, we have a question in the chat. How many stars, and remember every star on Facebook's worth a penny, would it take for us to have them? Would it take for Alan to be quiet for a 5-minute timeout?
Hold on.
How many?
All right.
How much we trying to get?
Before you answer that, I want to say one thing. All right, look at my chest, and then second, I want to say, Doc, never shave your fucking beard again, dude. I used to think that you could beat me up, but now I don't.
Dude, trust me, that was not my choice, my man. That was 3 months. Dude, I cried. The morning I shaved, dude, I cried like a baby. I went to work and showed people what the beard looked like, and like they thought it was fake. I
feel that so hard.
That is the only time in my career that I've left 3 months to go without shaving.
So why we look at your chest? I don't understand what we were looking at.
Because you have the Dwayne shirt on.
Is it because of The Rock? What are we?
Nah, bro, doing? I'm just fucking swole, bro. That's it. I'm just swole. That's it. All right.
Hey, so is The Rock, but you guys ass beat last night by The Undertaker.
I mean, it's
cool. Fucking.
Is that better?
Shit.
Yeah, it's a lot better, Doc. You could just put that in the comment section. That's why I typed it in there.
Hey, we're on live, so I need you to be a pro.
Yeah, that's
hey, Doc. All right.
Dude. The draft, by the way. The draft is going to be fun. Like I said, it's going to be all 6 of us. I think we have a special couple appearances coming in. I think my brother Tony's coming in. Brett, he's the guy that Luca, you remember that little radio show I did in Orlando. Jim was there. The other guy, he's going to be in there as well. So it's going to be a fun time. The way that Doc's acting right now, the way he comes in, I think it's going to be a good time.
Dude, I'm just here for the energy and the party, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Hell, fuck yeah. Hey, wait, hold on. Does everybody have a drink right now? I think we all need to
hold up.
Hey, Doc, before you go.
He's getting a drink because that's what's important. Okay.
That's fine. Look, you're drinking a little Miller, huh?
Yeah, it's Miller Lite. It's spelled different because brewed different.
What's wrong with? Hey, wait, hold up. What's wrong with Miller? What's wrong with Miller, bro? Like Coors is like the.
All right.
I never said anything wrong with it.
Doc, I want to ask you a question.
You're good to go.
What's up?
Who has a better record in baseball right now? The Chicago White Sox or the Miami Marlins?
Dude, sadly, it's hard to like nobody will believe me if I say it. Nobody will believe me, but sadly, the White Sox do.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Let's say that again. What happened?
I never thought those words would come out of my mouth.
Wait, I thought the Marlins only have 1 win.
All right. Hey, listen, if we're going to cheers, so 2.5 weeks, I've been cigarette free for 2.5 weeks. Thank you. Quitting for real this time.
Well,
Good
wait,
shit.
tell us
Good shit,
tell us
bro.
why you
No,
quit though, because like
serious.
it wasn't just you just quit because you wanted to.
No, I didn't. Well, no, I'm staying quit because I wanted to. I had oral surgery a couple weeks ago, so I've been out for a couple of weeks. Well, I've been on the show for a while. No alcohol, no cigarettes for 2.5 weeks, and I'm using that time being on medication and not being able to smoke with oral surgery is what is driving me, or what started the quitting, and my desire to quit smoking legit is what's keeping it that way. But I think it's time to break the 2.5 no alcohol streak, and I am honored to do it. You fine gentlemen, all four of you fine gentlemen. So
Yeah.
we poured ourselves here a little mini Jack and Coke bomb.
Holy
I'm
shit!
trying to
that's
get
a
off
mini?
the Jaeger.
Holy
Yeah, I'm
fuck.
trying to get off the Jaeger. Trying to get off the Jaeger, you know. So we're gonna go Jack and Coke bomb here.
Doc,
Doc, hit us with that typical salute that you always do when we were drinking back
Wait.
in New Jersey.
hold on. Doc, did
The
you
what?
ever think that
That typical cheers you used to do whenever you used to do a toast.
I'm breaking something?
Oh, the toast.
The toast, yes.
Well, I mean, it's fitting since I got whiskey. Some men die for honor, some men die to be free, but a whiskey glass and a piece of ass will be the death of me. Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Yes.
Have you ever died by a piece of ass yet, Doc?
Hey,
Hell no.
obviously he's not dead, but
Oh,
hey,
you can be
Doc,
revived. That's Damar Hamlin.
did you ever think that you
Oh.
would be you and I would be the only people in a, I guess we'll call this a room together drinking whiskey while everybody else is drinking beer?
Doc doesn't drink beer, so I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really drank
That's
beer
fine.
since
I
Germany.
I really don't drink beer either because
I got off a
I'm
beer
not
in like
pussy.
16 when I left Germany. Well, no, Europe. German beer is that's different.
No, it's
This
100%
beer
different.
is-
Yeah, you go to Oktoberfest, Munich. Yeah, I mean,
Hey, where's the
I fuck-
Bacardi and Coke at, Luke?
Huh? I mean, I got to work tomorrow. If
Now,
I
people
have
show up to the
work,
beer.
Yeah.
People show up to the beach with like a cooler full of beer.
First
I
of
show
all,
up with a fifth of
wait,
Jack Daniels
hold
and
up.
a can of Coke.
Luke, are you an officer? I can't remember. I don't want to get
Yeah.
you in trouble or anything.
He better stand up and
Okay,
salute,
that's
buddy.
why.
First,
That's
stand
why.
up and
Yeah,
fucking
put some
salute.
Put some
That's why.
fucking
No,
respect on
well,
it.
No,
all right.
no,
Doc,
that's
tell him to
why. Okay,
Doc, tell him to stand up and
because
salute.
he
Yeah.
needs to. I think you need to live a little
Room
bit
10?
of the E4 Mafia lifestyle. Okay, I
Hey,
will never
hey,
say
Ben-
that again. All right, we
Hey,
keep
Ben-
that
been there,
under
done that.
lock.
E4,
Okay.
E6 Mafia, buddy. E6 Mafia.
No, there is no such thing. You're under NCO Creep. All right, there is no such thing. It's E4 Mafia.
Jake's like
Dude, I
McDonald's
go-
Mafia, baby.
Dude, I go.
Jake's
Hey,
like, Jake's like,
Dude, I
Hey,
go for. I
I've
go for
already
7
been
next
there.
year.
Been there,
Supersized
done that.
mafia.
The E4 Mafia. You know.
super size
I had
Mafia.
to switch it up.
E4 Mafia. Okay, all right.
Oh, that's
Alan,
good one.
Alan, how long you been in?
Yeah.
2 years, and not even
Oh.
2 years. Actually, 18 months. 18 months.
Oh, you're
Hey,
in
hey.
a. Are you active?
Yeah.
Jake, what are you doing,
Yeah.
dude?
Oh, you're just
Long way to
okay. So
go.
you're a tampon. All right.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Alan, good luck when you do leave. I'm saying good luck when you're out there, man. Hopefully, you
I've actually
gas.
I've actually spent more time active duty than I have in my reserve time because my training was so long, and now I'm about to go on this fucking deployment too. Plus, I just did active duty time too. So I don't know.
No, that's good. That's good because you need 36 months service to get that GI Bill. So get all that shit. And honestly, go active. Go
100%.
active
I'm
reserve.
going active.
Wait,
No. 100%.
Yeah.
I'm going active after my contract. I'm going active. So
Hey, if you want to go active duty, I know a recruiter. If you want to live the good
Hey,
life, I know an
can
Air
we-
Force recruiter, i.e., me. Let me know,
yeah.
and I can get you.
Yeah.
I can get you where you want to go.
Unfortunately,
Boys.
not Air Force.
Let's
Okay.
let's do the military
There you
recruiting
go.
off air.
Oh,
Let's
oh,
just
Hey,
let's
talk
I
about-
might know a guy. I
Hey,
might know a guy.
let's talk
Hey.
about like actual like shit, dude. We're all
There you
fucking
go.
military besides Jake. Let's
We're bullshitting right now, bro. We're
yeah,
bullshitting.
we don't even fucking bullshit
What a
about recruiting.
loser.
Like
The only
We'll
one
fucking
not
do
in the
that.
military.
we'll do that off fucking air, dude. Like this is
Hey,
not
no.
time for the
All right,
military.
so before Doc got
I gotta put my
on,
plug in, dude. I gotta put my plug in.
Hey,
oh,
go,
shit.
go Army.
We know.
Go fucking Army. Hell yeah. Hey, before Doc got on, I said I was going to say this to him when he got on. All right. I don't care about who you want to sit down and pick their brains with. All right. I don't want none of that like other shit. Right. I just want to know who you, Doc, as a person, want to go, the Mount Rushmore people that you want to go and party with. Okay.
That's tough. That's tough.
See,
I gotta.
See, Doc had to think about it because he doesn't read his text messages or his Discord chats, so he learns his shit when I call him fucking an
It's
hour
on the
before the
fly.
show.
It's on the fly, dude. Look, I am back full time at work for the first time since early December.
Yeah.
So it's very busy at work. It's very busy. God damn, that's tough.
Well, listen.
I don't know.
Tell you what we do
What the
in
fuck
the
is this guy
E4
doing?
Mafia. Okay. All right. We drink a lot and then we just pop a Zin. Okay. So I'm about to pop 2 of these and then I'm gonna tell you my top 4 that I want to party with.
E4 pop Zin. That's how badass there. E4 pop Zin.
No. Reserve
We
E4.
smoke
Hey,
cigarettes.
Doc, reserve E4,
Well, I
which
don't
means you know he's
anymore,
It's fucking life, bro. Hey,
Doc, he's
all I'm
reserve
telling
E4,
you-
which means he's probably an E1 in the real
hey,
world.
listen.
Oh yeah,
hey, bro,
yeah. No, we've had E6s that were reserved that were put under E4s.
The next time you have to recruit
Correct.
somebody, I want you to pop 3 of these Zins at the same time. Okay, pop 3 Zins at the same time and then recruit somebody. All right.
I cannot because that will get me back on the cigarette
Oh,
train.
yeah.
We'll talk offline.
My bad.
We'll talk offline about some war stories, and we'll see where you stand up. Davis,
Hey,
Davis, did you ever send Alan the video of your Stone Cold Steve Austin stunt?
First of all, I don't want to
No. We can't. Well, there are words that was said not by me. Not gonna name names.
Maybe we need
was
the video. Maybe we need a video of Austin body slamming the ping pong table. Just
No, it wasn't Austin. It was
just the whole
Listen,
beer pong
guys,
table gone.
Listen. All right. I was born in 88. All right. I was
God
born
damn, you're old,
Man,
dude.
you old ass dude.
at a time.
I'm
when-
87.
Listen, I
Oh,
was born
I knew you were old. I knew you were old, buddy.
Hey, Jake knows this.
Dude, I'm
First of all,
2002.
you can look at my face. I wear a hat so you can't see my hairline, but you can see my face. I actually look really young. I get compliments about it all the time.
I want to
That's
see
for all the live people.
I want to see
Anyway.
Mark's hairline.
Hey, God damn, bro.
Look at that.
Yo,
shine,
you can park a C-130 on that bitch.
Hey, that's why I wear hats. That's
Why?
I
Oh,
wear
I know that.
Why does Mark's hairline resemble our economic state right now? Goddamn, how did it go from up to down?
Hey, so Tony,
Bro,
Tony,
you should wear the headband.
Tony,
You should wear the headband like fucking LeBron and wear your headband like a yarmulke, dude.
if
With your
you're
receding
still
hairline.
watching, Tony, if you're still watching, we'll take 500 stars to get this guy in a 5-minute timeout.
You guys are trying to fucking set me
I
up
was
now,
gonna
huh?
I was gonna drop that shit to 100, dude.
Because look,
I
all
want
I have to
it.
do, Tony,
'Cause I
if
want
you're
it.
watching, Tony, all you have to do is watch. Alan, start talking real
500
quick.
pennies.
Look, muted.
Boom,
Look at
time
that.
out.
That's all you
Time
gotta
out,
do. Put
dude.
them down in timeout, dude.
That's crazy.
Put baby in a corner, dude.
All I'm saying, 5
Dude, I'll
million
fucking donate
pennies.
that shit.
All right,
I'm about to fucking donate that shit.
5 million pennies, and I'll take a 5-minute timeout.
Damn, it's too bad you don't have control over that, bro.
I
Donate
have
5
zero
pennies.
control. You're right.
Donate 5 pennies. And Margo put his ass in timeout, dude.
That's crazy.
Donate a half a penny. Cut one in half to
No.
save some for later.
I'll do
No,
1,000 stars for Mark to wear a headband.
Oh, let's get some competition
Hey,
in
everyone's listening. Hey, like I said, during the draft night and tonight, you donate shit, we will do shit. If you subscribe, you do stars, we will fucking look. I'll put my camera back
I'll
as far
bring
as I
back-
can get it, and we will do shit. Like we will fucking make this. This is
First
for
of all-
you guys, for everyone that's listening.
First of all, we got to get him the Ben Wallace headband that has that fake hair on it.
Yeah.
We got where that stands up.
100%.
And I'm thinking, dude, I got to send you my Jaeger song from when I was streaming Twitch back in the day. And we could put that in there where I got to dance for the Jaeger song and then do a shot. That was my biggest money maker. That was my biggest money maker back when I was Twitch, dude. It'd be the last circle in Call of Duty, and motherfuckers would come in here on a work night at like 11 o'clock at night. I got to be up at like 5:30, right? Motherfuckers be coming in here, blasting the Jaeger song. Can't hear shit in that final circle on Call of Duty, and just getting me roughed up before I got to go to work in the morning.
Yeah. Well, listen, I gotta go with my top 4.
Are we still on this Mount Rushmore? Like, damn,
We are.
spent
We are.
Fucking 40
We're
minutes on this
fucking
shit.
here
I
because
am
we're
not
still
prepared
waiting
for
for
this.
fucking Chris. We're waiting for Chris.
Hey, dude, we can move on because Chris wants to play the trivia game when he gets on.
Okay. All right. Fine. All right. Here's my top 4. Doc can go after that because Doc has.
I don't
needs
do.
time to prepare.
Shit. I need more
You gotta
time.
prepare,
than that.
bro. You gotta prepare. I'll take a long time. You know I can talk a lot.
Are we talking them right now or them in like their heyday?
Anybody
Any
ever.
era, dude. Any era,
Anybody
anytime.
ever? Yeah.
Doc, I have Ric Flair and Snoop Dogg on there, and Stone Cold.
I got one right off the rip. Chuck Norris, Walker, Texas Ranger, Chuck Norris.
Okay. No, I like it.
Yeah, I mean
Maybe
the guy is a health machine
Hey.
and probably wouldn't even look at alcohol, but God, he can watch me drink. I don't care. He can do the Kirstie Alley and enjoy it through me. That's fine. I'll put it down for both of us.
Can we recap our party people that we wanted to do that Mark did, Jake and Luke? Because I haven't done mine yet, but can we recap so Doc can get an idea?
So Doc, I have Snoop Dogg, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Ric Flair, and Pat McAfee.
I think Stone Cold's a given for everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, I had Stone Cold, Pat, Cat Williams, and Conor McGregor.
I just want you guys to know that those are token black guys that I said that I brought up that we didn't have enough diversity, so they were like, "Oh yeah, I'm throwing a black guy in there."
Number 2, going with Chuck Norris.
That's not why I did it with Snoop Dogg. I would love to actually get high.
Going
with
Chuck Norris. I'm taking Chappelle's Show, Dave Chappelle.
Oh,
why are you stealing my guy?
Yeah,
I haven't even went yet.
No, I'm jumping the gun here.
Didn't you?
I'm shutting you down.
I'm
shutting you down. Let's see who else is I'm thinking of here. I got to go with the legend. Walter Payton.
Oh.
R.I.P. Walter Payton.
You know what? I'll give you that. You're a Bears fan. You're a
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, 100%. All right, you got one more. To go.
Oh shit.
Of all time, all history.
You said
It's
Walter
tough,
Payton?
man. Oh yeah.
To get fucked up with?
Yeah, just to spend some time with the dream, dude. Just to spend some time with the dream.
That's the other Mount Rushmore picking their brains. Alan doesn't want to hear your list.
I want to go MJ, but I feel like MJ. You wouldn't have to go too far to find MJ. In MJ's prime, you wouldn't have to go too far to find him. In that scenario,
you wouldn't just go.
Really, I just got to cruise. I got to find the right golf course, or casino, the right golf course, really, and just throw down on a 10-foot putt for $50K.
Yeah, he won't play unless it's for money.
Yeah.
Well, and he designed a course too that fits his game. So, he takes the actual professional golfers out there, and he gets money from them because he designed the course for his style, and he makes the professionals play a different type of game, and he makes money off those guys.
All right, I want to hear Luke. What'd you have?
So I had Dana White, Co Wetzel, Theo Vaughn, and Dusty Slay.
Okay.
I don't even know who that last guy is. I have no idea.
Look him up. He's a stand-up comedian. Kind of dry sense of humor, but he's fucking hilarious. He is very, very similar to Theo Vaughn.
I think my last one I'm going to go with. Eric Church.
Never mind.
Eric Church is a party man.
He's got a good bar. New bar.
Yeah.
Morgan Wallen had a great time there.
Does he? Hey, Doc already knows it, dude.
Morgan had a throwing good time there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, listen. I didn't want to say anything.
Luke's fucking face.
I didn't want to say anything, but you guys brought it up. All right, my face was crazy earlier when he posted it. All right, he put it in the chat.
Morgan almost made out after that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Luke, you remember
it's kind of people I need,
Ray, right? Michael Ray got a fucking DUI in the Eustis Eustis McDonald's drive-thru. He got a DUI. Felt passed out in the middle of the night. Fucking his hometown, back where we kind of grew up.
Yeah, guess what? He got let off.
Oh, it's gonna happen probably with Morgan Wallen, to be honest.
Because I was hanging out with Michael Ray. I think that time he was down because I know his dad a little bit.
Because Morgan Wallen's
everybody kind of knows each other.
If you don't have him on your list, y'all need to seriously consider George Lopez. That motherfucker.
Did you party?
Stop it, dude. Doc. Stop it, Doc. Why are you stealing all my guys?
I didn't steal him, but I can confirm that the party with George Lopez is second to none. That, buddy, I went in, I brought a bottle of absinthe into that bar. I can't give the full story for the purpose of folks' careers. But but my God, that guy was fun. And we partied with him the night before in the club before he was performing the next night. And we got into the green room with him, which really, I mean, it was just the back room at the spot where he was performing. Got absolutely ripped with him. He was tanked on stage. It was great. We went to the club after. He had to do like part of the deal was a meet and greet. And like as soon as we walked in, the three of us from the night before, like as soon as we walked in, like he stopped, made a hole, let us come through, and like the meet and greet just kind of went on hold until we got up there, started pouring shots. We did like Jaeger chugging contests. It's just a great time. That guy can party. I mean, at least this was back in, God, this was several years ago. At least then he could. And he was older then too. I mean,
Mike Trout home run, baby.
I'm waiting for Alan's fucking list. Like, come on, dude. We're fucking 45 minutes in.
I didn't take him. I didn't take him. Because I already did it. I can't take him. I already did it.
All right. Listen. All right. So
I do have a good one that I have partied with. That was a fucking great time with Shaq.
You partied with Shaq?
Okay.
Yeah.
You partied with fucking
In Orlando.
Shaq's cool as heck.
Hey,
Yeah,
everybody.
Kind of hard to see, but the Big Shaq.
Yeah, that's definitely Luke Rule with Shaq right there.
Hey, I will say this.
Hey,
my
great
wife-
fucking time. I blacked out. So.
Home Depot.
Oh, I did off the absinthe with George Lopez. Yeah, I puked all over the blanket on my couch.
We lived in Knoxville for a little bit with my job, and Shaq owns a home in Knoxville, and he was a regular at the Home Depot that my wife works at, and he's just a genuinely amazing person. Like, I'll just hands down, Shaq is just an amazingly genuine person, and I could never say enough good things about what Shaq as a person who he is.
Yeah.
Did he at least bring you all free Papa John's?
I don't know.
That's
was
kind of
at
fucked up if you didn't.
I was at a Denny's one night after work, and Shaq walked in, and he gave every single employee $100.
That's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
he's,
That's
he's cool. He was a great time. Like, he's fucking huge too. He
made you look small, didn't he?
Wild out. Yeah,
he is.
He was wild out. I was fucking wild out. So.
Well, Luke's just a schmedium anyways.
Oh yeah, compared to him, yeah. I don't know. I'm a full 225. So.
Hey, he up there. But hey, I will tell you who I will not have in my party group, and that's Luke, because he's just always quiet, bro. Like he randomly will get him to say a comment every maybe 10 minutes. He'll say a comment. All right, so
you don't know.
Yeah. Shots at Luke. Shots at Luke right there. All right, put it on the YouTube live.
Mark knows. Yeah, get the liquor flowing and.
Hey, I will say out of everyone here, like, no offense, because I've drank with Jake. I've never drank with you, Alan. Obviously, we haven't linked up, but Doc and Luke. I will say on here without saying anything crazy. I trust Luke more than anybody to make sure I'm safe, to make sure I get home safe and sound, to make sure I'm good.
Yeah.
I will say that.
This was just before we slammed the next shot.
Okay. All right. I like it.
Kind of hard to see, but
no, that's George. But then Doc, Doc's a fun time too. Doc's houses used to be great. There was
if I'm not in your top five, dude. If I'm not in your top five, you need to reconsider. You know what I'm saying,
Doc? You're probably my top three, to be honest.
Yeah,
Luke's number one just because of the shit that, the shit.
We've had some times.
That's all I'm gonna say.
You gotta have the safe guy though. You gotta have the safe guy.
No.
Hey, I'm clapping right now.
He's the safe guy. He's the safe guy.
I'm clapping for Luke right now.
My camera won't focus back.
But Luke's the safe guy. But when it comes even before we were drinking, when it comes to when I said when I drive with other people, I don't like being in the passenger seat. I can't be in the passenger seat for I can, but I don't like to. When I'm in the passenger seat in Luke's vehicle, no matter what vehicle he's driving, I don't question anything that's going to happen because I know we're going to be fine. And if I don't,
we will get from
point A to glory.
Hey, I don't question when you're with a friend coming back from the casino and runs a red light. You know what I'm saying?
There's been times I woke up and I said, "Luke, how did we get home?" And He was fine. I wasn't, but
Rich
I
crack
woke
thump.
up.
Rich crack thump, dude.
We're talking about that rich crack baby. I crashed the
Rich crack,
vehicle.
dude.
I hopped the curb in another guy's vehicle after we went to the casino, made some money, and then I spent some of that money.
I'm saying
Davis won
is-
a bunch of money on blackjack and had to pay it for somebody else to fix his tire.
I paid
All
a
I'm
quarter of that
saying
on
is-
this tire.
All I'm saying is when I come back from my deployment, we all 6 of us, Chris too, when he gets on here,
Chris be hard to do.
we all got to link together, go on a fucking cruise. You guys been telling me about these cruises. I kind of shit on it.
It's all old
But-
people, dude. You don't want to go. It's all old people.
Yeah, it's all old
We're
people.
old.
We gotta hit one because I want to see this lifestyle y'all talking about on these cruises and shit.
And then we're going to
right?
Carnival. Then we're going to Carnival. We're going to go cheaper where the parties are at.
we finna hit the carnival like Kanye
Yeah,
and fucking
Carnival.
Ty Dolla
He's gotta-
Sign. All right.
He's got to time him up right.
Well, Luke knows Shaq, so I mean, we can get Shaq to.
I don't know Shaq. I
Fucking
just
go.
hung out with him one night.
Hey, honorable mention to my list is Charles Barkley. All right, honorable mention. He's
Just
not
for the
on my
golf swing,
list,
dude. Just for the golf
but
swing.
it's just Charles Barkley. Like I just need him just fucking go crazy. All right. But I'm gonna give you my list real quick so we can move off this topic. I think it's been on the fucking bottom
we only
line
got like
forever.
we only got like 40
Yeah.
minutes left, so Jesus.
Oh,
dude.
okay.
Yeah,
all right. Well, listen, I've got the first one is gonna be kind of boring. All right, you guys don't know him. He's a personal person that I know, man. And I'm gonna always put him on my list because he's my
Everybody
ride or
knows Doc.
die.
Everybody knows Doc, dude.
he's my ride or die, man. He's a guy that's always gonna take care of me, but we always get into some crazy ass fucking shit. All right, I won't say what happened before I went on my on my military training. All right, but I will tell you this: my boy Dom Herrick. All right, he's a close friend of mine. Dom Herrick, that's the guy. I don't care where I go, what I do. That's the guy I'm bringing with me, no matter what, because me and him can chop it up like the best people, man. We were just fucking bullshitting earlier today about this solar eclipse, talking about, hey, let's go into the fucking parking lot. He works across the street from me. I told him, hey, let's go into the parking lot during the solar eclipse and fight it out. All right, let's just fucking fight it out and see what happens. I don't know. Blood sacrifice. I don't care what's going to happen. Demonic rituals are going to come out of nowhere. But let's just fucking fight under the fucking solar eclipse because it's some funny ass shit. But Dom Herrick, man, that's my guy. So that's the first one that I'm always going to take with me. The next person I want to take with me, I want to drink a beer with, is Charlie fucking Sheen. All right.
Oh.
Charlie fucking Sheen. All right.
Don't cut your lip.
Because, hey, listen.
Don't
Hey,
cut your lip.
Hey, listen.
Careful
Charlie
now.
Sheen, a beer at a bar will turn into hookers and blow at any time. All right.
I'm just saying he ain't got that magic hookup. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, well, listen, you're talking about Magic. All right, Magic's my next. All right, Charlie Sheen and Magic Johnson before the AIDS. All right, give me Magic Johnson before the fucking AIDS. All right?
So you're trying to get the AIDS with him, like you're trying to get it with him.
You're trying to, yeah. You're trying to get on that
you
gear
gotta
shirt.
live life.
You're really trying to
Yeah, I
party.
see.
You gotta live life
Party.
dangerously, all right, bro. You gotta live life dangerously, all right. While Jake goes into the corner and gets his fucking snacks out of his goddamn
Yeah,
refrigerator.
Jake, what are you hiding from your family, dude? What was
Yeah,
that? What are you hiding?
What fucking dessert do you have back there, bro?
My mini fridge, my beer fridge, my snacks, all the above.
Yeah,
I respect it, dude. I respect it.
All right. So I got Charlie Sheen, I got Dom Herrick, that's my boy, and I got fucking Magic Johnson. All right. And the last one, I'm gonna say, and it's gonna blend with my other group of people that I wanted to just sit down and talk with. But it's fucking Alexander the Great, bro. Like
I knew it
mean,
was something random. I knew
hey,
it.
hey, Alexander the Great is one of the greatest partiers of all time. I mean, he changed the entire
Back when he was
way that
slamming
life
mead,
is
dude.
living. Hey, he can slam mead, he can slam whatever he wants. I don't care. But the bro is about to have all kinds of bitches up in there. Okay, that's all we know.
No, it's got me
Right,
thinking.
so that's my top. That's my top.
I mean,
four.
Al,
That's my top
Al,
four.
since you mentioned your boy is watching. Shout out to him, Dominic Herrick. But we're talking just our friends, Luke, Chris, Doc, and my boy Zach Rizlov. Our boy Zach Rizlov. That's Doc's boy too. Those are the four that I'm taking to a bar. The five of us are going out. I was gonna say Wade's a little more monotone, a little more quiet. Luke, you're monotone too, but you get more wild when you're drunk.
Yeah.
The dance back in Daytona, those Daytona days back at the when you're busting your ass at fucking whatever that one was called.
Oh, Razzles.
Hey,
Luke's trying to dance with these
Daytona.
fucking big booty chicks, and fucking Luke falls on his ass while he's hammered, pissed drunk too. It was so fucking
Yeah.
great.
I have
Yeah,
one more.
If we're going boys, Mark, Riz, Geary,
Oh God,
then I'm-
yeah.
dude, and then I'm torn in the last one. I want to say Vig. I want to say Javi. Like there is.
Hey, I know
Javi gets
Javi.
lost.
I know
Javi
Javi.
gets lost.
That's why, dude. That's why
He's a
Javi.
Patriots
Javi's a
fan
trip,
all
dude.
the way. Let's go, Javi.
The guy fucking got super drunk and he fucking passed out like fucking 10 houses down
Hey,
the
you know
road
what
in
I'm gonna
his
do?
backyard, and we didn't know where he went.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you all my best golf foursome, and I'm gonna just take everybody from everyone. Because if you want anybody else besides these three, then I mean you don't know golf and you don't know a good time. Number one, Donald Trump. Gotta have Donald Trump.
Dawn.
Yep. John fucking Daly, dude.
That-
Gotta have Daly.
He's just a knockoff Donald Trump. What are you talking about?
No,
No,
he's
John
actually
Daly
got a
was
swing
good.
though. John Daly
John
can
Daly
rip the shit out of the
was
ball
a golf.
hammered.
Yeah, he was a good golf. He just didn't take it seriously as like Tiger Woods and all them. That's why it was his
He
problem.
got lost in the coke and the booze. But that man literally has a drink on him 24/7 on the golf course like I do. And then my last one, just so we can all make fun of his swing, Charles Barkley.
Charles
When
Barkley.
you said Barkley, when you said Barkley earlier, it made me think I got to come on my golf foursome, and that's it. The four of us, we're winning every tournament on the planet.
I have a honorable mention to my people I want to party with, and that's just because I need somebody shorter than me, but I also need somebody that's fucking hilarious that I can laugh my ass off with.
Pick anybody from Little People, Big World.
Kevin Hart, bro. He's from Little People, Big World. What are you talking about?
Are you sure? Are you sure you got him beat?
I mean, I definitely got him beat. All right, I definitely got him beat. I'm standing at a solid 67 inches. Okay. All right?
Okay.
Yeah. I got him.
I'm not gonna lie. I took my PT test and they tried telling me I was 67. I was like, well, first off, my fucking ID says 5'9", and then
Hey,
they're like, well,
Yeah, but you
no,
can put whatever you
5'8".
want on your ID. You can put whatever you want on your ID.
wait.
I've always been 68 at least on my PT test, so there's no way I went down in it.
But-
Your height's shrinking like your hairline, dude.
Hey.
Jesus Christ.
I want to tell you, man. It ain't in your favor.
Hey,
Ain't in your favor, dude.
hey, when you guys do your PT height and weight, do you like try to extend your neck and like your back and everything too to just try to get as much height as possible? Is that just
Only
a
if you're
short
fat
person
and you're worried about the poundage,
problem? Is that a short person problem though?
or if
Like,
you're trying to compensate for something.
I mean, listen, I can score 540. I'm about to score 540 on my next test. All right, I ain't worried about it for the Army. All right,
Dude, that's how the Army does it, bro. You got to score a 540. Dude, nothing gets me like when somebody comes into my office, like I scored 90s on the ASVAB. Cool, who'd you take it with? The Army. Then they come back and they got a 40.
okay, it's not that big
Where-
of a drop off.
where's
It's
that
not-
new tattoo,
It's the
Adam?
same fucking test.
It
bro.
is.
What are you just talking
What's that
about?
new tat, dude?
It's scored different. It's scored different.
Hey.
Dude told me he got a 92. Showed me
Hey,
he got a
hey,
92 on the
Bring
Army.
your
It was a
arm
42.
in front of the camera, not like away from the camera.
All right. I'm gonna bring it up. All right, listen, for all you gamers out there, I got Dark Souls all up and down my chest.
Luke,
and
that's your game,
my
right?
Shoulder and everything. I got Dark
Never
Souls
heard of
all
it.
up and on. Okay, all right. What are you gamers out here? All right, this is
I don't game,
Dark.
so I don't think I don't know.
Hey,
Luke, what's your favorite part of
I
Dark
got-
Souls?
I got Dark Eater
Never
Madeira
fucking
right
heard
here.
of it.
Dark Eater Madeira on my chest, on my fucking arm. I've got the fucking I got the Abyss Walker sword on my on the
Luke,
other
look
side
at
of
that
my
sword, dude.
chest. Yeah, I got the Abyss
I
Walker
couldn't-
sword right here.
I never heard. That's the
Alright,
first time I ever
hey,
heard Biswalker in my fucking life.
Hey, Abyss
Walker.
Walker. All right.
Yeah, Luke, come on, get it right, dude.
Whatever.
You know what? Just look
Are you
at
even
my
a fan,
fucking
Luke?
chest, bro.
Are you even
I'm
a
fucking
fan,
swole,
Luke?
all right?
Huh?
Yeah,
Look
look
him
at
out,
his
dude.
chest,
Whip
dude.
him out. Show
Yeah,
them
Luke.
titties on cam, dude. Whip him out.
Yeah, hey,
Show them-
500
show them
stars
titties.
for a titty. 500 stars for
Yeah,
Alan
show
Titty.
them titties.
Hey, 500 stars for a titty. I'll take the shirt off. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, girl, I got some beads around here somewhere, dude.
I was just looking too.
They got beads somewhere in here, dude.
So, boys, did you guys watch the solar eclipse today? Alan, I know you had a hard on for it the whole weekend. You
Hey,
were
yeah,
talking
man.
about it.
No, I was actually really excited because I thought that the CERN collider was gonna like turn on and then right as the eclipse happened, they were gonna, like separate protons from neutrons and electrons and all this shit.
Like
They
Jimmy
were
Neutron?
collide some shit, yeah, like some Jimmy Neutron shit. I heard Tom Hanks was gonna press the button, and like all of the elites of the world were gonna do a human sacrifice that opened a portal to a new dimension. Okay,
Who's the one person you would sacrifice, Alan? If you had to sacrifice,
Stay off of TikTok, bro.
Hey, if I had to sacrifice one person in this,
that's my fault,
world,
Jake. I got him on TikTok. That's on me.
It is your fucking fault. I want you to know
fault.
that it's your fucking fault.
I was tired of defending Alan on fucking TikTok. And by the way, shout out to our beautiful fans on TikTok that call Alan a clown, say he doesn't know basketball. Like, Doc doesn't get the hate no more. It's all Alan. It's Alan hate now. Doc's got off the hate, and it goes down. So
I'll take it. Hey, listen. If you
say Doc, someone called him a clown, by the way. On
let's
TikTok.
go. Let's go.
Hey, no, Luke's called me a clown before too. Okay, all right, it's not just Doc, it's Luke too. All right.
Well, it's weird because
hey, I mean, if the shoes are 10 sizes too big, this dude's out here wearing Shaq shoes, and he's 5'7", dude, and he's out here wearing like 22 E's.
Hey, he's in the Air Force when he can do the math on 67 inches. All right, bro.
No, it's just recruiting. That's just because of recruiting. Everything is in inches. The height weight chart is in inches. This motherfucker called me today, told me he's 140 kilograms, and I had to Google it to see how much that was in pounds, and I was like, "You sure you got that right?" He's like, "Yeah, 140 kilograms."
140 kilograms.
Like, buddy, I can't help you then, sir. You're like 6. You're like he was like 5'8", 5'9". I was like, I can't help you, dude.
There's no way.
I was like, you're a little meatball. He's like, no, 140 kilogram, like 155 pounds. I was like, let's stick with the second one.
If you were an Army recruiter, you would have said, "Hey, we have this thing called Fat Camp."
And so,
I'm not watching, unfortunately, because I had to go on Facebook, but I guess I turn it on.
No, we just do. If you're overweight, we just do a body fat measurement. You just got to come under the body fat percentage.
Oh, dude, I think.
No, but now I know. I appreciate it. Now I know. When you too fat, hey, the Army will take you.
Jake, I think Drew might.
You're too stupid. You're stupid. They got a camp for that too.
They got an arm thing on. They will send you to Fat Camp in Georgia. All right,
I had another kid
on a big pad.
I had another kid came in today. I haven't seen him since like February of last year. And he went to the Army because if he failed the ASVAB, they sent him to that program to study, and he ended up passing the ASVAB. And as soon as he passed that bitch, he came to my office and was like, "So I passed. I did it because of this, but I passed. So what I got to do now to come Air Force?"
He came to your office and he was like, "Where the fuck did your beard go? I don't know who you are. Who is this person? Are you brand new?"
He's like, "Get him out of here. Get him out of here. I don't want this new guy. Get him out of here."
So, boys, anything that's going on in y'all's mind? I know we mentioned Mount Rushmore. We talked about the whole. We didn't really talk about it, but we gave a shout out to the solar eclipse. Anything that's
Hey, on the note,
I want to talk about giving more funding to the police.
Doc.
Okay.
We're done.
We're not.
Yeah, that's not the show. That is not the show.
Kidding. I'm just kidding.
We're also not the right skin color. Like
whoa.
No, when I say no, I would say. Listen, what I'm trying to say. Listen, I'm trying to say. Stop. Listen, I'm trying to say. We're the 5 wrong guys be talking about this because we'd be labeled as fucking. Doc, if he goes in the rant, we'd be labeled as assholes. That's what I'm trying to say.
I didn't put Pat McAfee in any of my lists. Okay, all right. I don't want to have no conversations about diversity in this whole thing. Okay?
What's wrong with Pat? What's wrong with Pat? Like I want to know what's wrong with Pat McAfee.
We know Alan didn't put no international people in his list.
Hey, you're right. Alexander the Great in there. What are you talking about?
Alan hates non-Americans, Doc. You missed that on that. He hates anyone that's not American. He hates them. Unbelievable.
I put Lao Tzu in my conversation that I want to sit down.
The Statue of Liberty.
That's a made-up person, dude. Who the fuck is Lao Tzu?
You don't know
who Statue of Liberty is shaking her torch at you.
Oh my god, I can't even.
No, he hates. He literally said, "I think international players should get more pressure than the American players because fuck them, they're not from America."
I went down. I actually went down to San Antonio for training a while ago, and I actually saw Alan on the border building sections of the wall.
I was building sections of the wall. You're right.
Yeah,
with my buddy Holguin.
I can't believe Doc just tried to get us canceled though.
Hey, shout out to my boy Holguin.
See what I'm doing here? This is what I do. Because
you got me to say something that Because you got me to say something that if he let me finish would have came out really wrong. So
What'd you say, Alan?
that's what I was trying to.
Were you putting deodorant on? I don't know what that was right there.
Stir in the pot. Stir in the pot.
Right.
That's what I'm doing right there. Stir in the pot. That's what I do.
You hold your pot with your whole entire arm? Like I don't.
It's a big pot. It's a big pot, dude. What kind of pot?
Yeah.
It's a big pot of shit that I'm stirring, dude. I don't do this for fun. I do this for a fucking living. Right. I do this for a living, my guy.
Why wouldn't you hold it in front of you and then stir it this way? Why would you hold it sideways?
Because it's just when you're talking to people, it's harder on camera. When you're talking to people, it looks more natural. It looks more natural.
Right. Cool. Must be a cold ass pot.
It's a
you ain't cooking nothing in that pot.
Yeah, you ain't cooking nothing.
No, I got a sweatshirt on. You don't feel the shit. I got a sweatshirt on. I ain't doing it like this, all right?
Bullshit. That bitch are hot.
Damn it. We're starting. We're getting it ready. We're getting it ready for the heat, all right?
Okay. Hey, listen, I know you guys.
I'm putting the heat in there right now.
I know you guys
you over there mixing some cookies up there.
You know what I'm saying? We're getting the batter ready for the cake, dude. We're getting the batter ready for the cake. You know what I'm saying?
I know you guys. I know you guys aren't hip hop guys, all right. But listen, somebody's got to say something about J.
No,
Cole.
I like both kinds of music, country and western.
Hey, somebody got to say something about J. Cole bitching out today, all right. I've been listening to this man faithfully for the last 15 years. And he's been talking at least for the last 5 years about being the greatest lyricist and nobody can touch him or anything like that. K-Dot made a diss track, and this man apologized to him after making his own diss back to him. All right, he just bowed out. He was like, "I don't want none of this." He said, "I'm gonna put my chin out, and you could take a shot at it. I'll take it on the chin." All right. Shout out to fucking K-Dot. All right, this man's done ruined like 4 people's career.
K-Dot is
he ain't stop. He ain't made it some shady yet, dude.
I know
is Kendrick K-Dot?
Kendrick
okay.
Lamar. Kendrick fucking Lamar.
Okay. I'm sorry, I know it was K-Dot. I know Kendrick Lamar is. I didn't know it was K-Dot. I'm sorry. It's supposed to be new.
This man has had 4 different people apologize to him publicly.
Didn't he
say?
Didn't he call
I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that, bro. I didn't
he called out Drake too, apparently.
Drake,
why did I get a damn it doc in the chat? Why did I get a damn it doc?
Damn it doc. You got a damn it doc because
it wasn't. No, I don't think Tony Minute.
Because of the pot, bro.
I don't think Tony Minute is bad.
No, I'm not saying he did. I was just wondering why I got it.
Yeah, that was like 40 minutes ago. I don't know.
I backed out of my phone. My bad.
Yeah, but Drake, he called out Drake. I don't know the beef between if Drake and him have beef or whatever, but
hey,
Drake always gets people to fucking come at him.
One thing I say about
I can't stand Drake. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not.
Nobody can stand Drake. But what I'll say about Drake is this: Drake would never pull no shit like J. Cole right now because Drake has literally gone on stage in a concert and did his diss song with memes behind him dissing fucking Meek Mill. All right, put this man to shame, killed his ass.
Well, they're friends now. They made up eventually.
What do you think happens? What do you think happens when people get killed? They come back and they're like,
I'm sure Diddy had them both make up. I'm sure Diddy made them both make up.
Hey, I forgot to say that too, by the way, when I shouted out my boy Dom Herrick. I forgot to say no Diddy. All right, I did bring him up, but I gotta say no Diddy in there.
Is Drake coming? Is Drake coming back for him? Is he supposed to do a clap back, or whatever?
He's cooking right now. He's in the lab cooking right now.
Cooking? What's he cooking? Doc, show him how to cook real quick.
He's asking little.
There's Drake right there.
Are you cooking?
This is Drake. Drake's just sitting back.
He's cooking cookies right now. Like what is happening?
Hey, don't worry, he's cooking. That's all that matters.
He's just asking Lil Wayne to write something for him. That's all he's doing.
Hey, nobody.
Everyone. I mean, there's a lot of people that fucking write stuff for people and they deliver it better than the other person.
Listen, I will say this.
Drake's ghostwriters.
I will say this. Nobody can. I am
Drake's
always going to be on. Nobody will ever come close to 2007 through 2009 Lil Wayne mixtape Weezy. All right, mixtape Weezy is a fucking rap god. Nobody will ever fucking touch him. He got shouted out by Jay-Z. Fucking Eminem has come out and said that nobody was touching him. Eminem has said that Lil Wayne was the best rapper. All right, these are people at higher than the top have come out and said nobody's fucking with Wayne. So
I don't know, man. I don't think anybody holds anything to Chief by Eric Church. That album was
Hey,
that album was unreal.
I had just the bar to go for you to go to.
Dude,
Yeah.
we're doing it. We're fucking doing it, dude. Dude, I looked at it. I was like, I'm gonna go to this place once. I almost signed up for the church choir.
Doc, you should have been there last night.
Yeah.
I should have put fucking.
I would have thrown the one off right next to him.
Party people. All right. I should have put
He threw the chair. I would
have
have yeeted the fucking table right behind him. Like,
but the difference, Doc, with you is that he's gonna get his charges probably dropped. You would probably have your charges kept.
No, I would have just had all the furniture from that rooftop drop because I wouldn't have stopped. I kept going like, Morgan, come on, I got 6 chairs. Where you at? And he's like,
because Eric Church and him are boys. So I mean, unless it's the city that is pressing charges, Eric Church is probably dropping those charges.
Yeah, I can tell you guys some stuff offline about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, he threw.
How bad of luck do you have?
He almost hit a couple of cops with it, apparently.
Bro, we're alive. You can't
next to a cop. Like,
yeah, it landed. He almost hit a cop.
Well, what's wrong, Alan? What's wrong?
No,
it's gonna be the city.
We're on live. You can't plug offline shit on live.
Oh, I can. I because I can't say shit online.
Okay.
Because Luke knows everything, dude. He's got a fucking ear.
Luke's the fucking man. Luke is just the man.
National local.
Luke's the bar insider.
Yeah, Luke's the bar insider. Jake is the football insider. Well, Alan's the football insider, actually.
Okay. Whoa. Don't talk about my boy.
Alan's got insiders.
Don't talk about
the amount of famous people that have been to.
Hey, don't talk about my boy. Don't talk about my boy Yard Tate. All right, don't talk about my boy Yard's Tate. Okay.
Alan, listen to me with your insiders. Okay, with your sources. You come into this fucking one more time without a check mark next to your name. I don't care. You better find a way to get a check mark to type it in because you can copy it from somewhere. There better be a check mark next to your name next time you come in here. You understand?
Bro, what do you mean?
No. I'm talking about it here.
We didn't pay for our fucking check mark on Twitter or X, what do you want to call it now. That was given to us by Elon. Elon saw what we were doing.
Okay.
Tell him, Jake. You better tell him that was hard earned, man.
I paid for that crap.
I do have a question for you guys.
Damn, Luke, look at that championship belt behind you, man. That fucking looks sick.
Damn, he's back there with the championship belt. Hey,
that's the fantasy football championship belt, man.
I have a question for you guys. All right. First of all,
there you go.
There you go,
a two-part question. There you go, Alan. Go ahead, take that. I'll give it to you. I got a check
mark.
I don't see a check mark.
Okay, I see a check mark, but I don't know what the check mark means.
You copy it and put it in your shit. Put it in your name.
All right.
I want to see a check mark.
Okay. All right. I want to ask you guys, given that we just lived through another world-ending crisis, okay? All right.
This is the dumbest topic.
What crisis is that?
What you guys think?
Some solar eclipse. He just talked about like you sacrifice somebody and the world opens up, Doc. The world's gonna open up.
What world is a solar eclipse a world surviving?
I'm not just holding my hands. 10 states declared a state of emergency because of this fucking solar eclipse. And you all know we've lived through the dumbest fucking things in our entire life.
Yeah,
that have all said that it's gonna be the end of the world.
Like, it's Mark's fault. Mark got him on TikTok.
Like, bro, I just want to know.
You got him on TikTok.
I'm sorry, man. A lot of these states were declaring it because there's a lot of people coming to their state. It wasn't
coming to the state.
It was because of people going
in the fucking highways.
It was because of a world-ending fucking thing.
But then we're talking about
Luke, show us that name. Show us that name on that right side of that belt. Show us the name.
Hey,
show us that name.
What the fuck?
Show us it. Put it in the camera, dude. Doc, your name's never on. Not gonna be on that belt, dude.
Hey, but who gave you? Hey, my name.
My name. 2 years in a row.
Listen to me.
Hey, is Jake's name on that belt too?
My name. My name should be penciled on that bitch. You should put my name on a piece of tape because I'm the only one that gave that man a loss last season.
Hey,
you're looking pretty hard, dude. You don't see it, huh?
Hey, Doc. Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
No, whose name's on that belt?
No. I didn't say almost. I didn't say almost nothing. I didn't say almost nothing. I said my name should be written on tape, small, under Luke's name, because I gave him the only loss. No, I didn't. I didn't win only one game. It was his only loss.
It was his only loss, but bro, that don't fucking count.
How many members?
So close to running the table.
So Luke, I have a question for you. There's 5 members. There's 5 of the 6 members in this show, because Chris isn't on right now, are in our fantasy league. How many of those guys in this dynasty or our fantasy league are on that name, on that championship belt?
Dude, I've been in. That was my first
Three
season.
from the show.
You had a chance though, Doc.
Three from
No,
the show.
did you see my team? Did you see my team? Did I have a chance?
Well, you just bragged about beating Luke. So
Okay, you just bragged about beating Luke.
That's how bad he was.
Oh, my team, oh, my
He
team.
got me in a bad week.
Hey,
That was
you
his
know what you
championship.
sound like right now, Doc? You sound like J. Cole.
Luke, who's on that belt though?
I don't know who
members
that
on the
is.
show.
Hey, we got Mark one time, then we got Chris up here 2 times, and me up here once.
Damn, Doc, you better, and Jake and Doc, you better fucking get with the program, dude.
Hey,
Bunch of
I just-
losers.
I'm bringing
1 year,
this back
1
up.
season, dude.
I
1
want to
season.
know. I want to know
0%.
what your guys' best apocalyptic or
Oh my God.
world-ending
God.
movie
I'm going back on a beer
of
run.
all time.
Yeah.
Luke, I'm
The
joining you, Luke.
best-
I'll be right back.
The
BRB.
best apocalyptic.
I thought I took a good
movie of
break,
all
but-
time.
Well,
Yeah, put it in there. Put it in there.
Next will be what's your favorite pyramid?
Hey, I'm just saying.
Or no,
I mean,
it'll be Luke.
Hey.
Next will be who's your favorite fucking king of England. Next, who gives a shit?
Hey,
Disaster.
Who gives a
pyramid.
rat's ass?
Disaster
My favorite
movies.
pyramid
What
is
is your
Memphis Bass Pro Shops pyramid.
San Andreas by The Rock, dude. San Andreas. Let's go, The Rock. San Andreas.
my favorite.
All
My
right,
favorite.
Mark got San Andreas. Okay.
That's not my favorite. That's not my favorite. That's not.
You just said it, bro. What do you mean?
Yeah,
You
I don't
love
even-
The Rock.
I just watched that the other day. No shit, I just watched that the other day.
It's honestly not. It's
I
not
don't
that
know.
bad. It's not that bad.
I don't know why Mark is like hating.
It's like
on
as bad
The
as
Rock
a tooth-fairy.
so much. Like, bro,
Hate on The
just
Rock. I
admit
love
it.
I love The
Just
Rock.
admit it, you love him because you said
I
you
do.
wanted to,
I do.
You wanted to
The
sit
Rock-
down and
no.
talk to him, bro.
The Rock is one of the most, well, obviously famous, but he's one of the most successful.
Let's talk about.
If you watch his story where he, so after college, he went to Miami. He didn't work out. He couldn't go to the next level in the NFL. He was living in his car with $7 in
What
his
is
name in
CFL?
Memphis, Tennessee. Huh?
CFL.
Should have
I'm
went to
saying he
Nashville to
did-
be a country singer.
He went to
The Rock-
Memphis. He went to,
Hey, Memphis don't sing country.
No, that's why I said he should have went to Nashville.
but I'm
Yeah,
saying, but
Memphis
he was,
don't sing country.
No, Memphis
Hey,
ain't
that's-
country. No, I know that.
Hey, that's old young Dolph over there.
Yeah,
RP.
but I'm saying he was living in his car though in Memphis with no money to his name.
The Rock was born in Hayward, California, the same hospital I was.
Damn, dude.
Did you know?
Same room.
I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what the hell room I was born in, but same hospital.
Okay. All right. Man. All right. What's your movie? What's your favorite?
I would say my
devastating-
scariest one would be the one where Alan never stops talking.
That would
That's
never
that's
happen.
that's a natural disaster rating right there, Doc.
That's actually just that's never
100%.
gonna happen.
Rumor is he
world-
calls the rumors.
That would be the
earthquake
biggest
in the
mass
Northeast.
suicide.
Uh-huh. Well,
Wait, can
listen,
we joke about that?
If they could put me on like the Super Bowl, I think it would be the best selling Super Bowl of all time.
What,
No,
for,
this
like,
one's
the
easy.
fucking, like-
Honestly, it's a toss up. It's a toss up between 2012 and Day After Tomorrow. I think. I mean, all end of the world movies are kind of shit, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
oh, by the
No,
way,
those are good ones. Those are good
speaking
ones.
of insiders, Luke's a movie insider. I just showed you and
Oh, you
Jake,
got sources?
Alan.
You got
no,
sources?
remember, no.
got
Luke,
sources, Luke?
remember Doc? Remember Luke chose his best sports movie, and he was going to The Longest Yard, and he was fucking naming every
That's
single
fucking
actor.
crazy. That's
Luke
fucking
is
crazy.
Yeah,
Luke's a
Long
fucking.
Yard is not the best.
Hey, longest yard is fucking. Hey,
It's not the
fucking-
best.
Longest
Luke, who's in
yard.
that movie? Luke, who's in that movie again? Luke, who's in that
Oh,
movie
fuck,
again?
man.
Does
Don't
Armageddon,
don't
does
make me do
Armageddon
this word again.
Armageddon 100% counts. Armageddon 100% counts.
Just like the Blind Side is my favorite Christmas movie.
Okay. All right. It's not a Christmas movie. All right.
Yes, it is. It had a Christmas scene.
Die Hard is the best Christmas movie of all time.
That's
No,
not a Christmas
Step
movie, but
Brothers.
okay.
That is a Christmas. It started with a Christmas song. It happened in a Christmas party, and it ended with the Christmas song. It's a Christmas fucking movie.
So every movie that happens during Christmas is technically a Christmas movie. Then
Yeah,
Blind Side had a
sure.
Christmas scene.
Put Die Hard up against every movie that had Christmas theme.
well, Die Hard is not the
and
best
guaranteed
Christmas
Die
movie
Hard
though.
would win.
If you're classifying it as the best movie for Christmas and it's a Christmas movie, it's not better than Home Alone.
Best
Sorry.
sports movie.
It's
Best
better
sports
than-
movie. First of all,
No, it's not.
Okay, all right.
Waterboy.
Sports movies.
Best sports
We're
movie.
talking about disaster movies. Okay, let's go.
best sports movie. First of all, remember the Titans.
Remember the fucking Titans.
Amen.
Number two for me.
Are they
Coach
from
Carter.
Tennessee? Were they from Tennessee?
Virginia.
we're not
I was waiting for one of y'all. I was waiting to see if one of y'all can.
I actually, when me and the wife went to the Pentagon for my buddy's promotion ceremony, we actually went by T.C. Williams. But Remember the Titans and Coach Carter are my two favorite sports
Coach
movies.
Carter's
Coach
really
Carter's a
fucking
good one.
Hey,
That one, a lot of people don't know about Coach Carter, dude. A lot of people don't know about that shit.
Love that movie.
Doc, I'm gonna Remember the Titans, obviously, but if you're asking me, I'm going Sandlot. It's probably my second sports movie.
That's a good one.
No.
I'm sorry,
That's up there. You got like a number
Boucher.
one. Happy Gilmore.
Bobby Boucher.
Great sports movie. Great sports movie.
All
Happy
right,
Gilmore.
but are you gonna watch
about
Happy Gilmore?
Talladega Nights.
What about Rudy?
Ooh.
No, I didn't like Rudy. I'm not gonna lie. Hot take. I didn't like Rudy. I thought Rudy was a piece of shit. I thought it was a shit film. It was a shit movie. It was a cool story, but it was a shit movie.
Dumb.
Shit movie.
We are Marshall.
We Are Marshals. Yeah,
Hey.
that's a good one too.
What was the one with the Rock? What was the one
Glory Road?
It's not even
What was
worth
the-
it.
Glory Road?
The one with the Rock exhibit? That was a good. The prison football movie.
Was that
Not
that's Gridiron Gang?
Gridiron Gang,
What the fuck
That
are
was
we
pretty good,
talking
yeah.
about, bro?
No, that was good. No, that was good.
Stop
That was a good movie.
No.
I'm not saying best. I'm not saying best. I'm just saying good movies. I'm saying good movies. It was a good movie.
No.
It's
No,
not
you
pretty
got
good.
no. Listen.
Jake, you named Rudy a fucking movie that is fucking
Rudy's a great
terribly
movie.
acted. A terrible
Great
acting
movie.
movie. First
No,
off.
listen to me. Listen to me.
I've
Number
never
one.
heard of
Number
this.
one is Remember the Titans.
You never heard of Rudy?
Nobody.
Yeah.
If you disagree with Remember the Titans number one, I mean you just
Wait,
don't know sports
Wait,
movies.
Doc, pause though. You've never
No,
heard
there's a
of
bunch
Rudy,
of number
Alan?
twos.
Alan, you never heard of Rudy? At least heard of it?
First of all, Rudy sounds dumb as fuck to me. All right?
No, it's dumb. But I'm
Oh,
saying you never
he
heard of
was
it. though?
dumb.
What is
He
it?
was
Andre
dumb.
the Giant? Fucking
was dumb.
stupid ass movie.
It's about some kid.
No,
It's about some kid from Notre Dame that fucking never got
you wanna
shot.
Nobody
Not
cares
finally.
about
Andre the Giant.
Nobody cares about Notre Dame. Nobody cares about Notre Dame.
What was the
That
one
was
with
a
what was the one with Mark Wahlberg, Invincible?
Yeah,
The tryout wide receiver.
All right.
Yeah, that wasn't bad, honestly, though.
Listen.
Give me the replacements. F y'all.
Hey, no.
Fucking great movie.
No, that movie was that movie is great. No, Luke, what were you gonna say about the Andre the Giant though?
What, wasn't he in the longest yard?
No, that was the Great Khali.
No, he
Great
was
Khali.
dead by
Khali,
then. What are
yeah.
you talking about?
You named the Great Khali when you did your fucking when you went through
Oh, yeah,
ID&D,
no,
whatever.
so we got Adam Sandler.
Dead.
Oh, here we go. Wait, here we go. Longest
Here we
yard.
go. The insiders giving us all the take.
Michael Irvin, Bill Goldberg.
It's reading off the computer.
Now wait for
How
the one
about
name.
Diaz?
Who else are in there? Who's
Bruce
the bald-headed son of a bitch that drinks beer?
Oh, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What?
Yeah, fucking Tracy Morgan
Beer.
in here.
More beer.
Fucking
More
Saul
vodka.
You're not
tequila.
allowed to talk about Tracy Morgan in that movie because he played a fucking cheerleader, like a gay
He was
cheerleader in that
he was
movie.
awesome. though.
Whoa!
He was awesome though. He was one of the fucking more funny guys in the movie, to be honest.
Yeah,
Hey,
fucking
really
killed
was.
his role.
Give me a D.
Called actor.
Give me
Doctor Stone
a
was
D.
in it.
And so like, oh, okay, I've heard enough. You'll see more on game day. And Bruce is like, he's like, your breath smells like pink
how about-
shark shit.
How about you guys actually name the person that was in the original Longest Yard?
He did, Burt Reynolds.
Burt
Yeah.
fucking Reynolds.
That was the second
Second
thing he
person
listed.
I said.
Okay.
Second person I
Hey,
said
what?
for Reynolds.
Hey, lay off the fucking whiskey. Listen a little bit. He said Burt
Yeah.
Reynolds second
He
Alright,
was in
alright.
both. Crazy. It's crazy.
because he was Paul Crew in the
Oh.
first one.
Oh, half a
We
star.
spent too long. We spent
Oh,
too
what's
long
that-
on a movie that
what's
was
that
like
movie?
maybe a B.
Secretariat.
What's that movie with Billy Bob? He's like a coach.
Oh, yeah, he was a coach in a movie. Well, he's Bad News Bears. That one.
Woodcock?
He's another-
Bad News Bears.
Bad
But he was a
news.
coach
Oh,
in
the
different-
coach, Bad News
but-
Bears.
But
Woodcock.
he was a coach in a different movie too, I think. Was he not in Friday Night Lights?
The one where he had like the little buddy and he got killed and he was.
All
he's
I
an
know.
alcoholic.
All
Was
I
he not
know
in Friday
about-
Night? Was he not in Friday Night Lights? He was in Friday Night Lights, wasn't he?
All I know is that all I know about Billy
Yeah,
Bob
Google.
Thornton is that Billy Bob Thornton got to smash Halle Berry. All right, I don't care
He
what
did?
movie that was. I don't know what movie that was, but he smashed Halle Berry. Okay,
Good-
was a
good
thing that
man.
happened. Good man.
I saw an article today where Angelina Jolie said her best sex was a movie with Denzel.
I mean, I believe it. I mean, Denzel
He
is
said-
Denzel.
Denzel's another guy close to my top four for.
I have to tell you guys,
Well,
I have,
Denzel's one of the best actors of all time.
me,
Like, I-
me, and my brothers, we have a theory that all of Denzel's movies should be renamed after Denzel. All right.
Yeah, I mean, he's great.
So,
I mean,
so
he's
just
a
think
legend.
about this. Just think about this. All right. Instead of Training Day, Denzel's Training Day. Okay. All right. Instead of Man on Fire, Denzel on Fire. Okay. All right. Instead of Remember the Titans, remember the Denzel. All right.
Remember the
Okay.
Denzels? God
All right.
damn, dude.
All I'm just saying is every single one of his movies should just be renamed to include his name. That's all I'm saying.
No, he's definitely one of the better actors of all time. I mean, like,
and obviously puts it down according to Angelina Jolie. So
According to
Billy Bob Thornton was in Friday Night Lights.
yeah, he was the coach. That's what I thought. Yeah, he was the coach.
Yep,
I was taking Bad News Bears though, but yeah.
So
That was a funny
was
movie.
Bad News
Bad News Bears.
He's
so
also
what
Bad
I'm-
Santa too.
Yeah.
Bad Santa. No, I'm sorry. Take it back. Bad Santa is the best Christmas movie of all time. It really is.
Okay,
It's so fucking hilarious.
I mean, it's a good movie. It's a good movie.
Bernie
but it's-
Mac was in the movie too. The movie's fucking great.
It's not the best movie.
He said, "Listen here, short fry."
Okay,
He's like,
all right.
"Pick her up." He's like, "What do you give a fuck? Give me a goddamn forklift." He's like, "Draw me a fucking sketch to get this fucking Santa up out of this fucking mall right now." God, dude. God, Bad Santa was great. I mean,
Hey, do we have to rename the title of this episode to the 5-Pack Squad? Like, I mean,
it's staying than it is, dude.
everybody knows that it's really hard to get a 6-pack, so we got to really work hard on it. But some people can't actually even have a 6-pack. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger,
I got a
if you look
6-pack
at him.
of beer.
Okay, all right, we know what you
I
have.
got a Jack Daniels.
I got a 6-pack of rolls. I got a
We
6-pack
know
of
what
rolls,
you have.
man.
We know what you have inside of your hidden.
Mark's got a keg, dude.
I'm just wondering, Alan. I've been waiting for you.
I got cheesecake in my mini fridge too.
Alan, when are your fucking Marlins gonna win a goddamn game?
What is that behind you, Jake?
You just won against the Cardinals. What do you mean?
Oh,
you just beat
okay.
them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forget about that. I was gonna say, come
What is
on.
Hey,
The TV?
top three.
Oh, is that TV?
Yeah.
Top three.
My shield device thingy.
Okay.
That's
okay.
Top
It looked like a
Wow.
fish tank.
I want to know from you guys top 3 desserts that you're hiding from your family and putting in your mini fridge.
Nothing. I buy anything and it's gone in 2 hours. My family eats it. I never get a chance to even touch it.
That's the whole
That's why
point.
you
You
hide
hide
it.
it. You hide
That's
it
it. What
in
would you
your
hide,
fucking
dog?
mini fridge, bro. I want to know what top 3 desserts will you hide?
I only have 2 because I'm not really a sweets guy.
Yeah, I'm not-
Cheesecake, almost any cheesecake doesn't really matter. And
How
is
about
that
them
cheesecake?
churro Oreos? Yeah, cheesecake right here.
He's
My
got a
man,
fucking-
see, he knows.
He got a fucking
And-
hold up. Before you guys got on,
Baskin
this man
Robbins
already
sherbet.
He already gave up one cheesecake. That means he had a backup cheesecake in the fucking mini fridge, bro.
You gotta have a decoy cheesecake, dude. A decoy cheesecake. Everybody knows this. This ain't amateur hour. You got a cheesecake for the family to devour, and then you got yours. And it's always a smaller one for the family, and you keep the big one down in the fridge.
And then ice cold beer.
My
Yep.
bro Jake had the fucking backup cheesecake.
And then Baskin Robbins rainbow sherbet is my other one. That's it.
Okay.
I'm not a big sweet. I'm not a big sweets guy. Like I don't give a shit if someone
That's what I'm
is
saying.
eating.
I
I'm not a
buy
big-
Chips Ahoy. Dude, I buy Chips Ahoy. I never get a cookie out of the package. My
Yeah,
daughter,
I'm
my
fat,
wife
Jake,
ate
but
them all.
it ain't from fucking sweets. Like I don't care. I mean, someone eats it, they eat it.
I'm a sweets guy.
Hey, listen, I will fucking lift angry at the gym every fucking day of my life just so I can have some goddamn sweets. I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Luke, you quiet. What kind of sweets you hiding from Sydney?
I mean, I'm not huge on the sweets, but I could chocolate chip cookie, good brownie.
Hey,
Okay.
Always has these those like little chocolate covered pretzel bites with peanut butter on the side. They're fucking good.
Luke, I will say I love coming to your house during like the holidays.
You know what you got to hide from the wife.
Check out the pub club.
You got to hide that pie that you keep on the side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the second pie, yeah, that was always hidden.
Got to hide that from the family. You got to keep the second pie hidden.
Hey,
Gotta
if
keep
we
that to
learned
yourself.
anything,
Unless she wants
this
to eat it too.
weekend,
Oh,
If we
I
learned-
mean, if she, I might share it with her. You know what I'm saying? I might share it with her. You know,
if we
if she asks nicely enough. You know, a
If
little
we-
begging maybe.
if we learned anything this weekend, you're not hiding anything from Luke's fiance, girlfriend, wife, whatever it is. You're not hiding anything from her.
Damn,
Okay,
disrespect
All right.
right there.
You're not hiding
Whoa.
anything from her. All right,
We'll explain off air.
Morgan
Oh,
Wallen is getting
Hey,
knocked out. All
Jake,
right?
I just want to call it, by the way, when you asked me who was winning.
Is it over?
Yeah, it's over. CM Punk screwed him.
All right,
But-
so listen.
Luke,
My-
though, I will say, though, back to your house, though, when I come home for the holidays and we're in town, your mom's fucking sweet.
Oh yeah, well, my mom doesn't
Your
play.
mom,
Is
Your
mom's
mom-
pie? What were you saying?
God damn, bro, you calling
Chill.
her his mom? Like, damn.
No,
No,
we talk
no,
about
his
sweet. I didn't know.
his family is a second family to me.
Okay.
Luke's family is
All right.
Luke's family. Luke's
I
family
was
loves me.
talking about legit dessert.
No,
Wait, what
no,
are y'all
no, no, no.
We're
insinuating
talking
here?
about desserts. We're talking about
No.
sweets, bro.
God, that's
No,
what I'm saying.
I will say shout out to the Rule family. I do love your family.
God damn, I don't. What are we
I
getting
do-
at here?
I do love the family. I love coming there and staying the night.
No,
unreal.
no
Still
shout
remember
out.
your still remember your stepdad fucking almost had to punch him when he woke me up.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
he'll
bet
beat your
his
ass
stepdad
now.
will whoop your ass. Yeah, I bet he whoop your ass, bro.
He
No,
would.
he would, but
Stepdads, dude.
No, he
Stepdads
saw-
have a different strength, dude. Stepdads
No,
are.
no,
Like,
it was
you think you're afraid of your dad? Like, stepdads don't give a fuck. They ain't got nothing to lose. They already got mom. You know what I'm
what
saying? They don't have to love you. They don't have to love you. You
Well,
know
Doc,
what I'm
what
saying?
happened was this:
Yeah.
is that me,
Hey.
Luke, Luke, and Wade went out the night before Thanksgiving. Busiest fucking bar night in the world. The night before Thanksgiving. I can't-
detail here.
No, I'm not saying that's all I said. I came
I
back.
can't fuck with you.
I
dog.
came back to Luke's house. I passed out on the couch. I woke up on Thanksgiving morning at like 6 a.m, whatever. Luke's stepdad is putting a blanket over me.
No
What the
Diddy.
fuck?
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
No
He said
Diddy.
no Diddy.
I had no blanket because Luke and Wade didn't give me a blanket to fucking sleep with.
So you
So-
tucked you in. What's the problem?
I didn't know what was going on though, Doc. I woke up and some guys over top of me. I was like, "Yo, we're about to fucking fight, dude!" And he would have killed me though. He would have killed me. But I was like, "Well, thank you for that." He's like,
What
"Yeah."
did
He's
he,
like,
did he put his pig in your blanket or something? I mean, what's the problem? He was just trying to give you a blanket, dude. What's up?
Well, I mean, when you wake up
Literally
at
want
6 in the morning, when you wake up at 6 in the morning, bro, man, hey, when you wake up at 6 in the morning,
Hey, did he do the tuck though? Did he do the tuck?
no, he didn't do no tuck. He didn't have a chance to. He didn't have the blanket. He was just putting it like he was just getting it.
So you think that he was going for the tuck?
I didn't know what was going on. I woke up to somebody on top of me. He looked like looking at me eye to eye. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck's going on around here?"
Hey, you be careful.
Oh, shit.
I've seen that dude. He don't fucking play.
He
He does
good.
not
He's a good
fucking
guy.
play.
He's a good guy. though. He's a good man.
I got a comment, but I'm gonna keep it to myself because this show is sort of kind of not really G-rated, but we're not trying to make it X-rated, so I'll keep the comment to myself.
Oh shit.
Wow, look at Doc fucking being PC for once.
I'm not sure that's the word I would use for it, but
It's because the beard is gone. All right, the beard's gone.
all the power was in the beard.
He's back to
All the
business.
power
He's
is
back to
good.
he's back to business.
Business.
Professional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
boys, you
Professional
know-
doc. That's all I know.
I mean, I don't know how much longer you want to go. We've hit 90 minutes. That was the goal. I mean, I think we figured out we can carry a show.
Dude, I can get a lot of
4
things
hours.
done in 90 minutes.
Well,
A lot of
and
things
point-
multiple times.
The point of the show was to see if we
I
can
get a
carry
lot
a
of things done
show.
in 2 minutes, but
Multiple
Yeah.
times.
Well, I'm too good. I'm too good. Like 2 good squeezes. That's all. 2 good squeezes. That's all I need.
it's a race to the
Um,
finish.
And that's only because
Yeah.
it takes
I'm trying to
a minute and a
win
half of that, you know, to
trying to win.
Never mind.
because when I'm done, I say, "Haha, I win. You lose."
Yo, I'm like Usain Bolt in that bitch, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
Whoa.
It's the Olympic trials, and I win every time.
Whoa.
She didn't even know we were competing. She didn't even
First
know we
of
were
all-
competing.
First of all, Michael Johnson is better than Usain Bolt.
She didn't even know that we were racing. That light turned green and Chip turned
Look,
on.
look, see, Jake,
Big
see, Jake,
Jake
you heard,
and Fritz, that's
see,
what I
Jake, you
wanted
heard
to
that,
say.
right? You heard Alan. He hates it. He hates guys that's not from America. Just
I
shit on Usain Bolt.
No.
You heard it.
Listen,
You said fuck
no.
Brazil. Now it's fuck Brazil. You know.
First of
So,
all,
hey,
you said
anyone
Bolt
out
ain't
there that's
from Brazil,
Brazilian?
he's from Jamaica, bro. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
it's Jamaica, bro. Not
Oh,
Brazil.
my
What are you
bad.
talking about Brazil?
At least I like the guy.
What are you talking
Damn.
about,
At
bro?
least I like the guy.
Goddamn. You like the guy? You don't even know what country he's from.
Hey,
Hey,
Same
Mark.
color-
Hey, Mark. Listen, Mark. At
Same
least you
color
didn't shut him
flag,
down.
dude.
At least you didn't shut him down because he wasn't from one country. Okay.
Yeah. Same color flag. Blue and yellow are in the flags. Okay. I'm sorry. I fucking got it wrong. Okay. My fucking bad.
Green and yellow, but that's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're quite a bit different.
Blue and yellow. Are you a closet Michigan fan?
What the hell's in that beer, Mark?
Exactly. You're only drinking Coors Light. That's like
Well,
fucking
it's
piss.
Hey, man,
blue.
Mark's
It's
on a
blue and
spectrum,
yellow. Blue and yellow. It's like an off gold yellow.
Coors is nothing but piss water, bro. I literally told one of my my
Okay.
senior executives in my organization. He came to my store one time and he
I'm not
said
going to
to
listen
me,
to anybody that's packing a fake dip, okay? You can't even handle a real dip. You're
Yeah,
going to do
Zen.
it then.
Yeah, Zen.
Hey,
Chill out, Zen.
hey,
He's the kind of
Chill
guy
out,
that vapes
Zen.
because he's kind of vapes because he can't handle a cigarette.
pop
You know,
three
Doc.
of
You know what I
them.
mean?
Pop three of them. Pop three of them, bro. Hey,
Doc, he's
I'm
the kind
on.
of guy that
No, listen.
he
I'm on
puts
the
more
back.
water in his
Bro,
liquor than he puts
I'm
liquor.
on the
Bro, pack a
bad
fucking
turn.
bro. Listen. You want to talk about your 3 Zins? Pack a fucking horseshoe with long cut, all right? And then talk to me.
All right. So listen. Let me just preface this because you had to preface when you first came in talking about, you made it out of all of this stuff. That's great. I smoked for 20 years. All right. I'm 35 years old. I smoked for 20 years. Put that math. And I quit 2 years ago. So I started smoking at 13. All right. So for me to even pop back in,
Wait, you said you started at
You waited till
you said
13.
you started at 13 and then you
I
quit at
waited until
35.
13. You're right.
Late,
That's
where's
right.
the math
late
at?
bloomer, huh?
I quit.
Late
I quit
bloomer?
at 33. I quit at 33.
Oh, okay.
All right. So I smoked for 20 years. All right. And for me to go back into this now is a complete dive right back in to what Doc is trying to not do. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna end up back there. Especially if you're doing 3, you're gonna need more.
It's
Wait
not.
till his first deployment. Hey, Doc, wait till his first deployment. That's what.
No,
that's
I'm
what
about
it's
to
gonna
go
be.
to
Oh,
this
dude,
deployment.
everybody, no,
I'm just
listen,
getting
everybody,
myself ready.
no, listen, everybody smokes in deployment.
Not
Everybody's a
everyone.
positive smoker on
Not
deployment until you go home.
No, not everyone.
You will be. You will.
Hey, deployment's like
Anybody that's
cigarettes are
smoked
like
before.
deployment's like gold.
Luke, but did you smoke?
Anybody
when you were
that's
deployed?
smoked before.
Well, yeah,
You smoke cigarettes too?
yeah.
I
smoking
didn't
Cigarettes, cigars,
That's the only
biddies.
thing I fucking found. I mean, I was
Never
in
did.
shit too. I was in there.
Oh, I know you were. Yeah. You were.
Yeah.
Dude,
you
I
were
live
legit,
at the smoke pit on deployment. Are you kidding me?
Well, Doc,
And the
you live in a
fucking
smoke
stand.
pit when you're fucking back in the States.
The smoke.
I
so,
quit, dude.
So
I'm
on my
quit.
Well, now,
previous
but
on my
Yeah.
previous deployment, that's all it was. Is that you worked your ass off for fucking I don't know how many fucking hours. It was what it was. Your only break was going to the smoke pit. You went to the smoke pit just so that you could actually get that full 15-minute break. And then you went back and you started working your ass off for the rest of your fucking day. You would take that 15-minute break. You would go to the smoke pit. The smoke pit was life. I'll give you that. I'm not going to argue with you. But the whole reason for the Zen is to
See, I don't
not
know.
go back into the smoke.
I don't know who you're kidding because you talking about a 15-minute smoke break. I take a 15-minute work break from smoking. All right. We smoke all day and take a 15-minute work break. You ever work with Germans, dude? They
You're not
fucking
allowed
they
to
work
say
to
that.
smoke. They work to smoke, dude.
You're not allowed to say that without the beard. All right. With the beard, you can say that. Without the beard, you're not allowed to.
Yeah, with a beard.
No.
I wish I still had it. I wanted to. I thought about it after. I wanted to come on with a fucking plaid shirt and do the lumberjack thing.
Yes.
I should have just filmed it outside.
You should have just done what
With
light and
literally
just smoke, just
everybody
chain
else in
smoke.
the entire army is
Chain
doing.
smoke and straight from the
Force,
bottle
military,
whiskey.
everything. I
Now, if you wanna
can't
talk-
tell you,
You want to talk about smoking? Fucking the guys in the Middle East
dude.
ain't
It's
nothing
crazy.
on them.
Bro, everybody, I'm
Ain't
telling you,
fucking
everybody
nothing.
overseas, like they fucking like other than North America, dude, like smoking is a job overseas.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
fucking
it's
even
crazy.
Europe.
Bro, when I
Europe's
worked with
that.
yeah, when I worked with the German civilians, dude, we would work like the first hour, we would fucking grind for the first hour. And then the first smoke break comes, and the dude would roll his own cigarettes. He got like the little thingy, you put the tobacco in and the cigarette, and it just like shoves the tobacco in there so it doesn't rip the paper, whatever. Packs it nice and good. And then as you're smoking it, he's packing like 35 more, and you're like, okay, you're setting up for the week. And then you guys finish smoking, and he hands you another one, and you just chain smoke. And then I'm not joking. Like next thing you know, you're on a fucking hour 45 smoke break, 15-minute work break cycle. Like then
No
nothing
joke
gets
for the
done.
Europeans.
That first hour is like 90% of your workday. The rest of it is just fucking smoking. I'm convinced these motherfuckers work just to afford smoking. Like the food, housing, your like German government takes care of you, dude. They give you everything for free. You work just to afford cigarettes, and everybody smokes. You don't walk up to somebody and like, oh, they probably don't smoke. No, they smoke. Everybody in Germany fucking smokes. Everybody. If you don't,
you walk the streets and smell it everywhere.
bro, you
It's
would like walk outside the club and like, hey, somebody got a cigarette and you got like 57 hands in your face all fucking putting a cigarette out at you and 12 more coming underneath with lighters already fucking lit. You know what
Jake,
I'm saying?
were you a smoker back? Were you a smoker back in the day? You never dabbled into it?
I've never tried a cigarette in my life.
Hold my beer, dude. I'm gonna change your life.
Hey, don't start.
You're gonna go for a ride, dude.
I never got into it either, Jake. I just
no. This
I
is the shit that's gonna get me back on it. I gotta chill out with this. It's been 2.5 weeks. That's why I'm hitting it. But this is what really gets the craving going. I was fine because I think that's what did it for me because I didn't drink for for that same time, so I haven't had a craving.
Yeah.
But now that I'm having these, I'm like, damn, I might got to go get a pack.
Yeah, when I was deployed, we couldn't drink at all. So I mean, it was cigarettes or nothing. So
where were you at?
Afghanistan. Yeah, they don't drink there.
He's probably done the most real deployment out of all of us, Doc.
Nice.
To be honest,
13 months on the stand.
Not saying Africa was easy, but I'm saying like where he was at, it was pretty.
Oh no, I'm not. No, I wish I wanted to go. I was supposed to go in 20, and then COVID shut down a lot of the training shit and the travel for training, and I got rerouted last minute. I was supposed to go to Fob Hop, Iraq, and Afghanistan, and I fucking got rerouted to PSAB.
I went in 2015 for 16
Yeah,
months.
see, I joined in 13, and Europe at the time was not moving like that. And
Chris went too.
And it was like shutting down.
Chris went for like 20 days. Yeah, full 20 days, and I got fucking like 13 months.
Yeah, him and Chris at the same time, Jake. Yeah,
It's been that long though.
When did you join, Luke?
What, 2012?
Oh, okay, right before
he
me.
joined. Yeah, he went reserves. Or he went guard first. Like he was telling Alan, you weren't here.
Oh, so that don't count.
I remember Luke getting deployed.
No, your active time does count. It all goes towards that good time.
Yeah.
Did you deploy when you were guard? But you deployed when you were guard, right?
Yeah, I was guard when I deployed. I was in the East Philadelphia when I deployed. Now, I'm going on 12 years, so I kind of have to now.
That's what I'm saying. I hit 11 in July.
Yeah, I hit 12 in September.
Yeah,
I'm going up for E7 next year.
But Chris came back though.
The
Chris came back with that broken shoulder, and he was having fun.
Yeah, Chris broke his arm. Fucking
what
dipped out. Yeah,
no, he didn't want to come. He wanted to stay. Oh, first.
Yeah, his shit snapped.
Well, they found cyst on. I remember they said they found cyst on his arm.
There's a cyst in his bone. So pretty much a hole in your bone.
That's all right, dude. A cyst is a growth.
Well, they had to evaluate. That it wasn't cancer, right?
All right, dude. Make excuses. Make excuses.
He should have just told him that he got extra muscles in his fucking arm. Then, like, I mean, that's all it is. Just an extra. Muscle.
Hey, buddy. You've been in for like 6 minutes. All right, relax.
Okay, all right. Listen, all I'm saying is the best part about being reserves is that I can actually apply for deployments whenever I want to, and I can be on deployment
here too.
Yeah, I mean,
want to.
3 and 5 years, buddy. 3 and 5 years.
Most active duty do not have the opportunity to apply for an
we do
deployment
because my band would come up. My band would come up every year. I went 3 times in 5 years.
Not anymore, Doc.
That was them skipping me on one of them.
Listen,
Doc, not anymore for Air Force. It's not how it works now.
I'm trying to be over there. I'm trying to be
Afrogen now.
I'm trying to be over there.
I'm hearing the horrors about it
for the 4 next years. Like, I mean, I've already signed up for next extension.
It's not worth it right now.
Hey,
it's not worth it, boy.
You do what you got to do.
4 years. Let's see. That gives you.
Once you do the real thing, you don't want to go on these like training rotations.
What is that? 96 days you're going to do in 4 years?
So
96 days plus
like
plus
my
56?
job. I'm not gonna be just sitting around doing nothing on training. Like
you're reservist, yeah, you are.
Assignments. No, bro. Like,
dude, you're gonna be, bro.
Listen, you're not getting any action.
You're gonna be respected.
It's gonna be about actual job.
Listen. Let me give you some reality about
reservists. About that action.
Let me give you some reality about reservists, and I don't mean to be disrespectful here, but since you are an E4 reservist. J. ROTC cadets are going to have more authority than you on deployments.
Oh my god!
Hey,
dude.
it is what it
Okay.
is. I mean, what do you want me to do? At the end of
As
the
an
day,
E6,
I'm gonna
as
be
an
out there
E6,
doing
like you're finally an E4. You know what I'm saying?
like I'm gonna be out there doing what I gotta do. It's gonna be fun. But
What is your MLS?
I'm a 12 Tango. All right, I'm the fucking unicorn of the goddamn army. All right, you don't even know what it is. Luke probably doesn't even know what it is.
I can Google it. I mean, you
Can,
want to save
can,
the time
can
and
you
tell
tell
me,
us?
or
Can you
Good.
tell us what it is? Can you tell us what it
Yeah,
is?
it's basically construction design. It's
you see,
Doc, he's
You
doing
see,
what I'm doing.
he's
He's
doing
doing
what
what
you're
I'm doing.
doing. I was just gonna say, he's an EA. He's an EA, dude.
Yeah, I'm
in
basically an EA,
management.
except we actually are smarter than the fucking EAs. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. The fucking
That
EAs.
is
Hey,
I mean,
the
if
EAs
you
that I
didn't,
went
if
to
you
class
if you didn't
that
go,
is so
if-
beyond false.
the-
If you guys were smarter than the EAs, your shit would be accredited.
If you don't have a degree in it-
class with, bro.
Yeah,
those
you
guys
don't
are
have
fucking
a
if you don't
accreditation.
have a degree in it, you're the same
Doesn't
thing as we
matter.
are.
Your shit
doesn't
ain't
matter.
accredited, dude. Your shit ain't
Yeah,
accredited.
you're an assistant. You're an
Actually,
assistant
my
just like
shit is
us.
accredited. What are you talking about? I actually can get credits for all of those things.
So
What are you
can I.
talking about?
So did I.
Exactly.
You can't
So he
listen.
can. He
Listen.
can.
No,
It's
listen.
the
You
same
can't.
thing
No,
for both of us.
listen.
I just said we're
You
assistants.
can.
We are
You
assistants.
can get-
We are not.
No.
We are assistants. We're not.
Listen,
we don't have
here's the
degrees.
difference.
We're not.
Here's the
we're not
difference.
officers.
Here's the difference. I don't know what that means. You can, but you said you can get credits. Mark does get credits. That happens automatically. Mark gets credits for doing PT and basic training. That's how good that's how big we are. We get accredited for doing fucking push-ups and basic training. You know what I'm saying?
Now in the army,
More credits.
if you really want to get credits in the army,
Air Force
yo,
push-ups.
hey,
Air Force push-ups are not shit.
no, if you want to get real credits, Army Engineer Officer, that's where it's at.
Exactly.
You can do
Hey, chill out, Listed.
no for the officers, yeah. I mean, same
Go
thing with me.
fucking-
Like,
go
I-
No, not you, Luke. Not you, Luke. I'm talking to Enlisted because he backed you up pretty good there. But
Go ahead. No, I did back him up, but
Jake's just sitting there like,
go fucking warrant officer too. Go warrant officer, which is what I'm about to do. I'm about to put my warrant officer back in as soon as I get my E5, which they're about to put me in for E5 before I even deploy. So I'm about to get my warrant officer too.
do it, dude. Do it. Go for that
Yeah,
money.
I'm going for it.
Fly fucking helos, dude.
120 alpha, which is basically an engineer.
Doc, I just
Dude,
found out.
I want fucking everybody to push for their limits, dude. I had a girl today who was telling me she couldn't get out of work much to come to appointments and things at the office. Like, where do you work? Wendy's. You're better than that. You are capable of more than Wendy's. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I want everybody
whoa.
to achieve their greatest. All right. So go for warrant officer. Make the best. Fucking reach for everything, dude. Take the world. Don't wait for somebody to give you shit. Take it.
I'm not gonna lie. Jake's got a pretty good little job out there. Gene at McDonald's, boy.
He
This
does.
motherfucker went to Vegas and he went to the fucking nicest places. This motherfucker works 4 months this year, sounds like, based on his fucking schedule he gave us earlier last year.
I don't know what Jake's job is, but this girl is capable of more than what she does at Wendy's. All right.
Hey, no, but
She's not doing what Jake's doing.
I shouted out.
Jake's general manager. He's a general manager at McDonald's.
There you go. There you go. She is not.
But if you work
I shouted out my boy Jake Whittington earlier. Okay, I said that out of all of us, the richest motherfucker in here is Jake Whittington. Okay, all right, that man's making bank with fucking McDonald's.
If you work your way up, like my mom told me, because
oh man, Luke's a cap, dude.
Well, no, because I remember Luke. Remember Thanksgiving when Alan was trying to come at you, and I was sitting there with you, and Alan was like, "You don't make that much," and Luke's like, "Oh, I made this much money after taxes." I was like, "I think Luke's doing pretty fine."
I will tell you this: it wasn't about me.
Right.
It wasn't about me. It was about my brother, and my brother makes some good ass fucking money. I'm not going.
Yeah. But me and your brother wasn't arguing. You were arguing with us. Your brother was understanding what we were saying
about I was arguing with y'all about the private sector and what they make and what my brother was making. That's what I was.
But you were saying, argument. But you didn't say like you didn't say compared to. You said we don't make shit. You can't make shit.
No, we don't compare.
I'm easily clearing 6 figures.
Yes, you're easily clearing 6 figures, but those 6 figures are in. I'm not going to put a number on it. But it's not what the outside market is making in that same category.
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, Luke's job it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
make more. I make more than fucking outside agencies.
It depends on
Because
what
like,
it is,
because it's what you said about like where you said retired chiefs. Like, okay, well, retired chief makes fucking damn good money in my opinion. The guy that's 30 years of
100%.
30-year retired chief is like 85 to 90K a year to sit on his ass. That's pension.
Oh,
And that is
you see what somebody does 30 years in the army? What they're doing, they're about the same.
Oh yeah,
well, it's the same because it's all DOD.
Yeah.
An E9 in the Army, 30 years makes the same as an E9 Air Force, same as E9 Marine, Navy, everything.
I thought you talking about like civilian chief, like police chief, or something like that.
No. We're talking Air Force chief, like E9, 30 years. I mean, if you're in the high three, if you're going to that new BRS, I mean, you know what I'm saying? High three, baby. High three, baby.
All the way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, 20 and up.
Yo, shit. Yo, that percentage.
What's Joe said?
I don't give a fuck about no TSP. I ain't putting money in. Huh?
No, I don't talk about push something. Let's be careful what we say.
All I said is that y'all can say what you want about your boy Joe Biden, but they really pushing for that right now.
Pushing for what?
Pushing for what?
The increase in pay.
No. Okay. First of all, let's talk about the push and pay. First of all, it ain't Joe Biden. All right, because I think I know what push and pay you're talking about, and it is specifically for you lower enlisted airmen or
everybody. It's literally everybody.
For me.
No. When they did the last one, it boosted up like E1 to E4.
It's the same shit that happened for me when I was
E6. E6 and E7 went up like $7 a month, dude.
So, all right, let me just tell you right now. I am
no for the O's.
I am equivalent to a GS-13, okay, in my civilian job that I have right now with the DoD. I'm equivalent to a GS-13. I didn't see any type of increase when it came to the minimum wage increase and then the subsequent bonuses that they came up with everybody. Not only bonuses, but increases to pay to everybody. So, yes, I can see where you're coming from when it comes to the officers. The officers aren't seeing that increase in pay. But can you literally tell me that you need an increase in pay compared to what you're doing on a regular basis and how your life is? Because you just got done saying that you're well off. You just got done saying that you're clearing six figures on a regular basis.
I'm overpaid.
Okay. So what
I'm not gonna lie.
The lower tier.
I'm maxed out on what I can make as a captain right now.
So the lower tier is getting increased. All right. And me
I'm not
personally, I feel that same shit because at my current level, I did not see an increase at all to my pay when we increased everybody else subsequently because of the minimum wage increase. All right.
Are you talking about? Wait, what are you talking about when we raised? There was no raise because of the minimum wage increase.
No. That's not something that
you have the yearly cost of living.
That's not something that you saw. That's not something that you saw on the military side. I'm talking about DoD civilians. So the government came out. Yeah, so the government came out. The government came out and said that everybody was going to work. Yeah. Everybody that worked on a federal installation was going to get paid at least $15. So organizations that worked for the government at the time, so DoD,
I didn't see anything about that.
Like mine. I work for AFIS. I work for Army and Air Force Exchange Service. Okay, we had to then do a review of the local populace and everything, and we subsequently gave increases to all of our junior managers, all the way up until like right below a junior executive manager. All right, everybody got an increase. You're talking about $5. Some people got $6. Some people got $7 increases to their base annually rate. I mean, not to their base annual.
I got like 20 cents an hour.
Hourly. All right, they got increases to their hourly rate of like $7. Okay, this was something that happened across the board that was forced on us by the government. My level, because I'm so high, even though I'm in a bracket where I've moved so much, I've gotten promoted. Over the last 10 years, I've been promoted 7 times over the last 10 years. So I'm constantly at the lower level of each tier. So I did not see an increase, even though I'm still at a high level. I did not see that increase. What I'm saying is that on the other side, on the Army side, what's happening is now the lower tier people that are in the organization, like your E1 through whatever, E4, E5, E6, whatever it is,
E4.
they are now getting an increase to match closer to what they're actually responsible for and what they're paying for. Luke is not going to see that increase because he's an officer and he's already being paid in the six figures. He's already said he's already clearing six figures, whatever it is, right? I'm not going to go into all that, but he's already making that money, right? It's the same.
It has nothing to do with that. It has none.
No,
The reason why that is not.
At my current level in the DoD civilian side, I'm not going to see that increase because I'm in that unfortunate almost middle tier bracket where you're not going to see any benefit to that middle tier.
So Luke is getting that money because of fucking cap. All right. Are you got that 03E or what?
03E maxed out.
Yeah,
so 03.
He's maxed out. He's maxed out up here.
All right. So 03E. So regardless of the cap, you are entitled to a certain quality of life that an E1 to an E4 is not entitled to.
Yeah, 100%,
all right.
100%.
And you don't need that money as an E1 to E4 because everything that you need is paid for. You know what you got to pay for? $70 a month for phone bill. Let's call it $70 a month for Wi-Fi. Yep, T-Mobile, $70 a month for military, unlimited everything. $70 a month for Wi-Fi. Let's call it generously $300 a month for a car. And a young cat.
Generously, bro. Not with the inflation that it is right now. People are paying.
So what?
So $600 for a car.
$500, $600 for a car. What kind of car? Hang on. What kind of car are we talking about?
No, we're talking about at that 2000. All right, within the last 2 years, a car came out.
I just bought a car that came out within the last 2 years. Last year, I bought a car. Last year, I bought a car.
You were not the same. What is your rank?
Listen, that's not the point. That's not what we're arguing.
That is the point.
I didn't get a better deal because of my rank. I don't have a lower payment because of my rank.
You have more establishment. You have more establishment than these E1s and E4s. I don't even fit into the same category because I'm older. I'm older.
Credit score. My bad. I didn't know that fucking Experian was like, yo, his rank, get that credit score up. Give an extra 100 points.
It doesn't go by rank, but they see what you can. Well, they'll look at your rank to see kind of like what you make, just like a normal person too. Guys, they do that for everybody.
No, the credit bureaus do not look at your rank because there is no point where my rank comes into any of my credit cards, my nothing.
It doesn't matter. No, what we're talking about is your annual income because they don't look at your extra pay. That's the problem is that they never look at your extra pay as actual income because it's not taxable income. They don't look at it. Yeah. No,
they do.
When you're buying a house, you're talking about a VA loan, but not when it comes to a car
loan.
If you are not including all of your tax-free entitlements to your income when you're coming to buying anything, then you're fucked up.
Tony just said Doc. Tony said Doc is right. Income does not dictate your credit.
No, I'm not arguing that. Again, I'm
income may have something to say. Listen.
I'm talking about the 18-year-old that just joined the army.
I know. I'm not
E1, E2, whatever it is.
Listen, I live finance. All right. And that 18-year-old that just joined the army has no credit. That is what is going to kill him is no credit. Okay.
No credit.
It's not rank though.
Rank and income has nothing to do with that. The only thing income might play an effect to is your credit limit on a credit card. All right.
That person is.
It does not affect your credit score. Regardless. Here is what matters.
I did it when I did it. I mean,
listen, goddamn it. Listen, goddamn it. Listen to me.
I guess I don't know.
Listen to me. I've seen it. All right. When I went to Europe at 21 years old, and 18 to 21 is not much of a difference when you're talking about credit.
Europe doesn't count,
right. But no, it makes a difference based on what I'm going to say. Yeah. I bought a BMW.
Yeah, that's true.
He bought a fucking BMW.
That's the problem too. It's also the vehicle you're buying too.
What did he say? I missed it.
He said the problem is that an 18-year-old that just joined the military fucked up his credit because he bought a $1,500 Hellcat.
So, and this is what I'm going into.
Which happens all the time.
I went to Europe. I went to Europe.
Spank Purdue.
What was the score, Jake, real quick?
75-60.
Congrats, UConn. Back-to-back champions. First time since Florida Gators.
I went to Europe.
It's gonna fucking happen.
22 years old, because I joined when I was 21. Went to Europe at 22 years old. Bought a used BMW. My payment was, it was like 30 something $100 for the loan for the car. My payment was like $140 a month. Dude that went to Italy while in tech school, also 21 years old, 22 by the time he went to Europe, went to Italy, bought a fucking brand new Mustang GT, was paying $500 a month for his car. He did not need a brand new goddamn Mustang. Not to mention, if he waited until he got to Italy, he could have got that bitch tax free. All right.
Yeah, Tony Doc's older than you, my friend.
I'm actually in school for finance. I teach finance classes. I do a lot of shit with finance. I suck at math. You put a dollar sign in front of him, I'm a whiz.
What up, Tony?
I have a pay chart thing. I have a pay chart thing.
You are talking about is an experienced individual, and what I'm talking about is people that are not experienced being put in situations where they don't make good decisions.
But you mentioned income, though.
This is back at 14, Tony.
The problem, though, is, Alan, you mentioned income. Income has nothing to do with what your monthly payments are going to be.
No,
you have to think of these privates. Are these like E1 through E4?
Well, you talk about within the last 2-year car. Last February, I bought a 2-year-old Hyundai fully loaded, and my payment is like $350 a month.
Was it a
mine's
minivan?
pretty.
Was it a minivan?
No, it's a Hyundai Elantra. I bought it for gas mileage.
It's a minivan.
No, go ahead and Google Elantra. Let me know what that minivan looks like.
It is. It looks like a little fucking family car. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's not even a little family car. I can't even fit a car seat.
It is. It is. What do you mean?
No, it's the compact. The Sonata is more of a family car. The Elantra is the little one. I bought it for the gas mileage because it's an hour drive each way to work. I needed something for gas mileage. Because my other car is my Audi, and I'm not putting fucking 50 miles each way on my Audi every single day. So I bought that $350. Now the problem.
When you bought the trimmer.
Yeah, we were both there. Look when he bought the trimmer.
Yeah.
The what?
Wait. Tony bought the trimmer.
Well, Tony's on your side. He said,
that's when Wade bought his F-152. Same day.
Tony says that you're killing it, Doc. He says you're.
But dude,
killing
I'm saying, dude, like this is the problem though. Is these brand new? Like you're right. These 18-year-old airmen don't have the credit. You're right, and that does affect interest rates. But these brand new 18-year-old airmen don't need that fucking Dodge Charger. They don't need that brand new car. Buy your junker. Buy your thing that gets you from point A to point B.
That's not
Go
what
to
I'm
a lemon lot.
arguing.
Get your shit for $150 a month.
Well, you said income. You said income matters, though.
Hey, all
That's
I'm
what you
saying
said.
is how many of you motherfuckers have sat down? How many of you motherfuckers have sat down with an 18-year-old and tried to convince him to buy a car off the lemon lot compared to going out and buying a new car off the fucking thing that's right outside the gate?
I had a troop go and buy a fucking car off base. He paid a $3,000 prep fee. I took him to go buy a car. I pulled this man aside after we test drove. He asked me to test drive because he didn't know shit about cars. Rode all right. $15,000 car plus a $12,000 car plus $3,000 prep fee. I begged him not to buy it. I don't know what the fuck a prep fee is, all right? Because you put work into that car to sell it. You ain't adding money on top of it, all right?
Yeah.
You want to charge a $3,000 prep fee, you're going to take $3,000 sticker price. I'm going to pay $9,000 for the car and a $3,000 prep fee because what you're doing is the prep fee, what they're doing is they're not writing it up that way so that you're getting a free $3,000 that you're not reporting is what's happening. I begged him not to get it. He didn't want to listen. He didn't want to take the advice. He bought the goddamn car. His payment was like $300. He was also like a 19-year-old airman. His insurance came out to like $375 a month because it's New Jersey.
$600.
That's what I'm saying. He don't want to listen. I have sat down because I genuinely give a shit about my airmen and my troops, and I want to make, especially financially, everything in all aspects, but especially financially because 2017, I fucking deployed. I paid off all of my debt. Now I don't count car payment, even though it's not a good investment. It's a expected, consistent payment.
Yes,
same thing with a mortgage. So I don't count those. And a mortgage, honestly, these days, a mortgage is a good investment.
Yes,
with the way home prices are going
over here, boys.
So I don't consider those
it's an investment.
bad credit.
Mortgages.
Well, no, a car is not a good investment. A car is still a bad investment.
No,
but I don't call those bad credit. I don't call those bad credit. Bad credit is like credit card, other debts, personal loans, things like that, right? Consolidation shit, everything else. Paid off all of my debt except for the Audi, which is now paid off. And then I bought the new Hyundai because I needed a commuter car that would last me. I literally bought this car to pound it into the ground for 4 years and sell it for whatever scrap I can get it for, because I'm going to put on like 35,000 miles a year on it.
I love how Tony joined in on the fucking.
Other than that, like, there is absolutely zero debt to my name. There is zero debt to my name. I've worked my ass off to pay off all my debt. I live that shit. Like, finance is fucking everything to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I can go to bed and not lose sleep because I'm not worried about paying my bills or anything else, and you can do that as an E1 to E4. Like, I'm not saying I don't want them to get that extra money, but pass it up to C5s and E6s. We
be minimalist. You don't become a minimalist until you hit an older age.
It ain't a minimalist. You're in a goddamn dorm room. You ain't got room for shit. You have to be a minimalist.
No. But these younger kids are not minimalists. And all I want to say real quick is that I've never seen somebody so disengaged in the conversation as Jake Whittakin right now, because he ain't got those problems. That man's making money with fucking McDonald's right now, and he ain't got those problems. He don't give a fuck.
This man said, if I have more bills, I just make more money. Fuck it.
No, I didn't know
it worked like that. Hold on here. I didn't know it worked like that.
I'm over here with a 98.1 March Madness bracket. I'm just saying.
Well, I will say this, Doctor Tony. Tony's the one that bought the whole family a cruise. He bought the whole family a cruise. So like he knows a little bit about money too. So
and I'm just I'm not saying no.
He's on your side.
I'm not arguing with the guy. But you want to know what my credentials are? All right, I've got established credit. I've got multiple accounts, multiple credit cards, a severely high limit. We just got our credit reports back for the mortgage that we were trying to buy this house on, which, by the way, we're not getting because it came in $40,000 appraised under what the offer was, and I'm not in the business of making bad deals, and I'm not paying $40K out of pocket to then start paying on the principal of the mortgage. But we got our credit scores back, and I was very happy to see a credit score over 810.
Hell yeah.
So
I should have hit the VA home loan. It's great.
Right.
That's what fucked me. Because I had to do the gap, because with the VA home loan, the VA will not give the loan for more than what the appraisal is. I have to cover the gap. The offer was at 400. It came in appraisal at 360.
Jake,
I pay that 400 to get the loan. That's why I'm not in the business of making bad deals.
Yeah, if the house doesn't appraise for it, yeah, it's not. They're not going to give you.
That's what I'm saying. It came in appraised under. So I'm not paying 40K out of pocket to then start paying the principal on the mortgage, because then I have to hope that when I PCS in 3 years, I got to hope that somebody's willing to pay 40K over appraisal like I did, worst case scenario. And if they don't, I'm upside down 40K, and I'm not doing that.
Hey, Jake,
I'm not lucky on both my houses. Both houses I bought with the VA home loan, like they both appraised over the purchase price, which is
dude.
Not by much,
New Jersey is. Dude, 11. We got sent a house by one of our realtors, 1,150 square feet, $400,000.
God damn.
That is a goddamn shoebox.
You guys are all talking car payments. McDonald's
I bought
24 RAV4.
Yeah, Jake. Yeah.
Y'all out here talking crazy. My boy Jake got a
free gas too.
Paid for
free gas.
Tony,
McDonald's, bro. Like, it's crazy.
Tony,
what are you talking about?
Hold on, Tony. Not necessarily, because if you can pump the money, pump the money into the principal up front to get it on the back end to avoid the interest payments. So what I was looking at doing, since I'm going to be here 3 years, especially with the VA loan, because we got a $10,000 grant that covered closing and also covered 3/4 of a point on the mortgage, and then we get the other $10K grant 6 months in for making the first 6 month payments on time for the VA loan. And we can pump that whole 10K into buying points to get the interest rate down. Really helps with that.
Oh shit! Tell me to take that job, dude.
Goddamn.
If you pump enough into the, like, if you're talking a short-term deal, you got to be paying the mortgage plus putting extra into the principal to lock it up for that short-term deal to get it on the back end. But the way I look at it, whatever I was putting in, I'm renting right now. So as long as if I come out with $100 after closing in my pocket, it's more money than I would have paid my landlord.
Or you play the fucking inflation game too. I did that at my house in Texas. Like, that house, I bought it right before the fucking.
Probably for like 175 too.
I bought it
Dude,
for
Southern Texas
What?
housing is cheap as fuck.
Yeah, I bought it for what 210, and it's at
Yeah.
over 330 right now.
Yeah.
And I just bought this.
Odds
one.
are in 3 years the house is going to be at
Yeah,
least
it's gonna
20K
keep up.
higher. At least.
Yeah,
For the next
I'm,
3
well, I'm
years,
an hour outside of Austin.
That's what I'm saying, Tony. We're right. That's why we're trying, dude. If I can, even if I don't pump extra, as long as I cover closing, if I come out with $1 in my pocket, it's more than I would have paid my landlord.
Yeah, you're right. But listen, what I would say is this: for the next,
I'll maintain the house.
See,
That's fine.
like ideally going long term is what we want to do. But I know I'm on a controlled tour. I know I am leaving January 2027 at the absolute latest. I know I'm leaving.
And that's
the problem is we lost this offer. We lost this offer. And I'm in crunch time. If I don't find something next month or two, it ain't worth it.
That's why I didn't buy a house, Doc, because I don't know if I'm going to be in after fucking 2025. So it's like, why am I going to buy a fucking house? Yeah, but the problem is,
yours is a little different. I get that.
But Luke, I'm getting out. I'm not going to be guaranteed a job on the outside. I can't pay 2 mortgages or a fucking mortgage I'm not even living in, and I'm fucking in Florida having a hard time finding a job or whatever.
Yeah. Set yourself up before you get out.
Set yourself
up. Yeah, but I can't take that.
You just stay there long enough to make it worth it for the house because you got to be able to cover.
I can't take the risk. Is my point.
You can still sell it too when you leave.
What I would say is this.
I can lose money too.
For the next 3 years, in between all of that shit,
investing is risk.
The next 3 years, in between all of that shit, for the next 3 years,
I will, Tony.
I will work for you if I need to. Growing your beard out. All right, grow the fucking beard out. Okay.
If I could, I would.
Shit.
I was the poster child why beards should be allowed in the military. You understand that? When you argue,
add to your negotiation leverage. Just grow the beard out. It adds.
No, I had the beard. No, I had the beard when we started. I had the beard when we started it. Boys, they haven't even seen me without the beard yet.
Boys, how much longer are we going here?
I need to go and pick up the check. I got to go pick up my deposit check in the next couple days because I want my money back.
Just make sure because Doc works tomorrow, Luke works tomorrow. How much longer are we doing this shit? Because
I got a field trip.
Dude, we're talking about my bread and butter now.
Field trip. That's your off tomorrow.
I am. The kids have a field trip.
Fucking field trips and shit.
You're not going
talk all day about this shit.
Yeah, going to NASA tomorrow.
Normal people over here are just like fucking going to work tomorrow. Jake's over here. He's got his fucking car paid for. He's got all this other shit paid for. And he's going on fucking field trips with his kids and shit. Go work for McDonald's, kids.
I want to hit on Tony's point here. And I want to hear what y'all have to say. Before we sign off, Tony got something to say. He said, I want to hear what y'all think about what yearly income is like considering being like richish. Are you asking like what do we think richish, like what would make you
rich? Yeah,
borderline rich with what yearly income would make that?
Probably after
I got a real simple answer. I'll let y'all answer first.
It's probably.
Well, I'm rich because I'm rich, boys, because I have family that loves me. I'm a rich individual. That's what rich is to me.
That's what a Pat McAfee partier would say.
I bet you Pat party harder than your ass.
No, like millions, dude. You don't need millions.
You ain't never partied with me, bro. You ain't never partied with me, bro.
Dude, you're packing a Zin. I don't want to party with guys that pack Zins, dude.
Listen. Y'all have an answer to this or not?
I actually have.
We got a viewer interaction, so I want to make sure we hit on it.
You're right. I actually have an answer to this. Yes.
No, dude, that's the problem with today's generation. Everybody wants to be a YouTuber or TikTok, so I don't want to actually work for this shit. All right. I literally go to schools and do school visits and talk to people. I'm like, hey, what are your plans after high school? Have you thought about how a branch? Because I'm not how like the Air Force could benefit your future. I'm like, no, I'm going to be a TikTok star. Like, no, you're not.
I wouldn't say. I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't say if you were a YouTube podcaster, I wouldn't say that's not working. That's still working to me. That's still it is. No, it is. It honestly is. To sit here and tell me, for example, Pat McAfee's different because he was a punter, but the guys that are working for him, the Ty Schmitz, the Boston Connors, the Tone Diggs, those guys are working. Those guys are working.
That works for him.
No, I'm talking about the guys that
work. You're talking one podcast out of every 1,000.
I'm talking about, but if those guys make it, that's a journey. That's a journey that got them to become the star.
Hang on. Let's get back on track. We're not arguing TikTok and YouTube stars. All right.
I do have an answer, Tony, though. So I wouldn't say like regular ass job. I think once you start making over 10K a month, that's when you're upper middle class. You're pretty well off. You're not rich by any means. You're living by your means at that point still. But once
Yeah,
you're over
that's
10K a month,
What
and
I would
you're
say
doing
is
well. You're not
it's-
worried month to month about your bills.
What I
So
would
you're-
say is that it's not necessarily based off of, and I don't mean to cut you off, but I
Jake
don't
don't
think
count.
that I don't think that it's based off of what your actual monthly income is more than what your actual revenue is. So if I had zero debt and I was making $5,000 to $7,000 a month, and that money I could split in half to go into savings or whatever it was, and I was investing that money into some other opportunity to be able to make money, whether that's long-term real estate or whatever it is, right? And I'm living comfortably in the means that I live in, what I am feeling happy and all those other extra things that you can't put money on. If I'm living like that, then I can
Thank you,
say
Tony.
that, in my opinion, you're rich. I don't think that you need to have material things in order to tell you that you are rich. You don't need to have 10 bedrooms and a fucking yacht or a fucking boat or a house on a fucking lake, like a lake house or anything like that. I just think that it really becomes based off of your ratio of debt to income and where you're able to comfortably spend without dipping into your actual savings amount. That's what I say.
So here's the deal. Here's the deal. When you talk about rich is materialistic. All right.
That's true, yeah.
Because rich is different to everybody. Rich is not 10K a month. Rich is not a lake house.
We're talking about wealthy. There's a difference between rich and wealthy.
Rich to me, and I live very comfortably. I live very comfortably. I have managed to manage my finances, right? And it all comes down to like what y'all kind of hit on a little bit, both of y'all, and that's living within your means. We talked about it with the airman that doesn't need the Hellcat. We talk, you talk about the family on food stamps that doesn't need the Escalade. You talk about the folks eating out lobster that don't need to be doing that shit because you can't afford it. Like if you're losing sleep over money and paying bills, you got to rethink some things. I am making pretty good money in what I do right now. It took me a long time to get to this point. I'm also in a very high-paying area of the country. I'm going to take a pay cut in 98% of other places where I go. But the reality is you got to be able to live within your means. That's what it comes down to. I own 2 cars. I am trying to own a house, but New Jersey people are overpaying like crazy out here because everybody's coming down from New York City, making the big money in New York City, living in commuter cities in New Jersey. But we are paying rent. My wife and I, we get our housing money. My wife is active duty as well. We pay significantly less than what we get in housing money. We both get the food allowance, so we eat very well in the house. We both save money. I have saved up a massive amount of money, enough where I could cover the gap on my house that we put the offer on, but I'm not going to because it's a bad deal. When you talk about what it looks like, yearly for income, that depends on what your spending habits are. And that goes back towards living within your means. What are you spending on? Because you talk about the lake house, you talk about the Hellcat, you talk about all the shit that you don't need. Buy the car that's practical for you. Buy the house that's practical for you. All of these people that are bitching about, oh, you can't live in today's society. Back in the 1950s, you could buy a house for $60,000 making 75 cents an hour. Guess what? Those people had a family. They bought the house that was practical to them. The people that are bitching about it are the ones.
Tony.
The people that are bitching about it want a 6-bedroom, 3-bathroom house to themselves. You don't need that shit. Get a goddamn roommate like everybody does when they're 18 and move out of the house. All right? What's Tony saying? Cocaine and hookers. Dude, let's do it.
No, he's Doc. Tony would be a guy.
Sheen.
Doc, Tony be a guy if you ever came to like mine, Jack, and Luke's where we're from, our neck of the woods. Tony be a guy you'd want to hang out with.
It sounds like it. And he just gave life-altering advice. If the money ain't in your fucking checking account, shout out to Tony for this great piece of advice. The money ain't in your checking account, don't put it on your credit card. That is what gets everybody in trouble because People will go out and spend.
It's what got me in trouble. And also, it got me in trouble.
And this is where you get the right spending habits. Because I have learned, I've trained myself enough to where I no longer swipe my debit card. I keep it on me for emergencies, but I no longer swipe my debit card because I get zero reward for my debit card. My Amex, I get cash back. I put everything on my Amex and I don't spend shit on my debit card. But what people are doing is they're putting the $2,000 on their Amex and they make $2,000 a month, right? So they got $2,000 in their checking account and then they go ahead and spend that $2,000 in their checking account. So then when it comes time to pay that bill, they ain't got that $2,000 to pay the credit card.
Yep.
Whatever money that you spend that you put on that credit card, you need to look at that bank app. You need to go ahead and subtract that shit right from your bank app.
Yep.
I used to have poor spending habits. I used to have terrible spending habits, and I keep my money spread thin across multiple accounts. I got money in different pay apps, in different bank accounts, whatever. I got everything spread out, so I look poor. Because then when it comes time, I look at my bank account when I want to buy that new PC, and I'm like, okay, $3,000. Damn. Got this much in my bank account. I don't need that computer that bad. You keep you keep all your eggs in one basket. You look rich. Oh, now all of a sudden you got this much money in your account. $3,000 ain't so much. You keep that shit. And you do that to get yourself into the right habit. Once you get yourself in the right spending habits, now you can go back to normal.
There's a point there that I want to bring up. And part of it is sometimes self-control for these young guys.
That's it, Tony. You got to pay that credit card in full every fucking month.
As us older guys, we know, but some of the younger guys, they need to understand that sometimes that
I have cards out, like my military
star
cards.
With your money is actually mindfulness yourself, cutting
yourself
off.
Tony, they don't make Hellcats anymore, so let's go do it.
Hey Tony, let's buy a boat.
No, let's go buy a fucking Roush Mustang, dude.
Because it's easy to fucking say that I'm not going to do that.
Nightly's overkill for me.
But for these young guys, it's really important.
Once a week is good enough.
Find ways to actually manipulate their own minds. That's all I'm saying.
It's a combination of everything we said. It's a spending habit. It's fucking. You got to live within your means. That's the biggest thing. Is nobody back in the 1950s, 60s when minimum wage was low and house were low and everything else, like people live within their means. People ain't doing that shit no more. That's the problem. Everybody thinks they're entitled to all these luxuries when you ain't making that luxury money. You don't need a fucking private jet.
You don't make enough then, Luke, if you ain't trying to buy a boat.
You don't make enough to buy a boat then.
My point is that some of these
smiles per gallon right there
understand
fun money.
how to trick their mind into thinking that. That's the problem. Is that they don't think it right off the bat because they see the big money in their bank account. You gotta
or they just have poor habits. I had to sit down with a troop one time and figure out
they have bad habits.
He didn't know where his money was going. Why he was so bad with money? Swiped his fucking debit card 22 times in one day.
That's my point. Is that sometimes it comes down to they have to understand how to mind fuck themselves into thinking that they don't have money. You just got done talking about that, Doc. You just talked about making sure that your account was down here, so that your account was down here. So
dude, I love feeling poor.
You knew when you looked at that. But
because I don't need all that extra shit. Like you want that extra shit, but you don't need it. Live within your means.
Live within your means.
Hey, cocaine and hookers all same as
themselves. How do they teach themselves? Because
Tony, catch me, dude. I will cash advance every credit card I have right now. I'll cash advance all of them.
He said, Luke said it's the same as buying a boat.
The bureaus are gonna like put a freeze on my identity, and like this motherfucker has zero money owed on all of his credit cards, but is maxed out on cash advance on every single one.
But boys.
Your boy Jake is over here looking like, why did I stay up for this conversation?
I was about to say, boys, it's time. It's time. Like fucking Bruce Buffer says, it's time. I think we figured out we can knock out a 4-hour episode. Shit, we've done half of it.
Bring up finance. I could talk all day about it.
Well, the draft, unfortunately, the draft talk is not going to be a lot of finance talk. It's going to be a lot of draft talk, of course, but there's going to be a lot of random shit that comes up with it too. So
it'll be finance.
Keep going.
What was that? Was that Luke?
Let's keep going. Look at him.
I mean, we could talk, but we've been on fine. Hey, Tony, how about this? Tony, you pick the next. Jake, if you want to get off, you can get off. I mean, I know you got something to do in the morning, but
no, I got to go to bed.
Well, Tony, hit one talk. Tony, one more talking point that's not finance, and we'll fucking talk about it right now. for the next 10 minutes.
I'll tell you a finance topic
Mark
right
is a
now.
whore.
I
No,
know
don't delete the comment.
hey,
Bring it back.
finance
Don't delete the
topic.
comment.
Finance
No.
topic right now. I know who's hitting 225 on the bench press right now, and that's my boy Luke over there. My boy Luke is at least hitting 225. He's probably hitting more. What are you hitting? Like maybe 285?
Nah, add another 100 to it.
Oh, goddamn. Okay.
315 plus.
That's fucking goals right there. Okay. All right. I'm at 225.
Oh.
I'm comfortable with that shit. I'm going to I'm gonna try to hit that shit like 12 times. 225. That's it.
I'm at 225 on a scale.
Hey, me too.
Well, Tony, then so let this motherfucker have a kid and see how fat. Hey, Tony, Luke ain't ever having a kid. Throw that there right now. I don't think Luke's ever having a kid.
No, I'm good.
Or Wade.
I got a dog.
He said I got a dog. He said I
Hey,
got a
dog.
Hey, them fucking
And I got
crotch
2 kids. I
goblins.
ain't fat, dude. I got 2
Them
kids.
fucking crotch goblins are fucking expensive. I don't care.
Hey.
Well, Tony or
Champion swimmers. Champion swimmers.
Jake remembers Tony when Tony was like thin.
Hey, that's
Like thin.
Mark's whole family's got some strong swimmers.
Or
No,
Danny's
no, Danny's got some strong. No, Danny's got strong swimmers. Tony snips.
You fucking pop one out real quick.
I have one. I mean, I guess I have one. That's but the thing was, Luke, I tried having the one. It wasn't like I just said, "All right, fuck, accident happened." No, I tried. It was I made it known I wanted to have a kid. Danny, on the other hand, Danny's on 6. He's on 6.
Oh, no, yeah, I'm starting running out of fingers for Danny.
Tony got his 2. Danny and Tony were supposed to get snipped the same day. Danny backed out. Tony said, "I'm done," and he's done. But no, I mean, boys, it was a great night. I mean, I had fun. It was definitely it was a good night. I think we can handle a 4+ hour show. We're gonna start at 7:45 Eastern time zone, 15 minutes before the draft. I don't think we're all gonna be in there when it starts. I know that Chris and Luke probably can't join. Chris might try and weasel his way in there. I know Luke can't typically, but Luke will join us when he gets a chance to. The draft night, April 25th, 2024. We will be live. That's 17 days away, about to be 16 days away once the clock hits midnight. And like I said, we're going to be talking a lot of football, but we're going to be talking about random bullshit because it's 4+ hours. There's only so much you can talk about in between 10 minutes of picks. So,
Tony, you got my green light, by the way.
yeah, Jake's ready to go. Doc's actually ready to go too. He said, "Let's wrap this fucking shit up." So I agree. It's time. And breaking news, guys, Doc's going to take a massive shit when it's all said and done. He's going to hit a massive shit. So, no, but boys, it was fun. Doc, Jake, Luke, Alan, thanks for being here tonight, man. Everyone give a shout out to Chris for not being here tonight.
Give a shout out to Tony for
Yeah, shout out Tony.
Hey.
Oh yeah, love
Yeah, shout out to Tony.
Love
Shout out to the
that.
guys that commented. Shout out to the top guys that commented tonight. Tony, CJ, Morris, Dominic. Shout out to you 4 for being in here. Shout out to the guys and the gals that listened, paid attention.
Tony participated more than Chris did. I'll tell you that.
Did you see what Tony just said, Alan?
I didn't see it.
Tommy's wiener is small, but has big pecs.
Facts.
Hey,
You can't see his wiener below his pecs.
Hey, that's what steroids does.
Most people call those boobies, but we'll call them pecs.
Hey Tony, on draft night, if you send out fucking stars, Alan's getting shirtless. He's getting topless. That's what he said he's gonna do. So
He even said he would squeeze them together and give you a little shimmy.
Tony,
Yeah,
put it on your little bitch though. I'd say that.
damn. Jake and Luke know Tony.
I've known Tony for freaking 17 years.
I want to
Yeah, I
know.
remember. Well, I remember when Jake started. Jake was about to be the manager at my McDonald's, his McDonald's. He's like, "You're about to meet Jake," and I was like, "All right." And like, who the fuck's this guy? He comes in, and I look at us, fucking.
That's a big dog, dude.
10 years later, fucking still talking, hanging out.
Hell yeah, Tony an OG on this one.
I almost fired Mark a few times.
Shit,
He did.
Right, I earned it. Marcus gave me so much free shit.
Mark was trying to show. Hey, Mark was trying to show me his Yankees.
Hey, you ordered a Sunday, dude.
Bro.
You ordered a.
I walked my ass back there and made my own.
Did you?
Yeah, I was making my
All right,
little
boys.
40s back there in the little fucking thing.
But no, I mean, I wasn't giving free shit out. I was giving back to the community. I was fucking rewarding our loyal customers. Okay.
Yes, you were.
No
Yes, you were.
Jake knew it.
And one.
Remember you?
Jake, sad thing was Jake knew it.
Remember you yummed somebody
Yeah,
on the
give me-
headset?
Oh yeah, dude. I also I offered Blumpkin pies in the fucking on the headset too to the customers. I was like, hey, two for $1 Blumpkin pies. You want them? They're like, oh no pumpkin pie tonight. I was like, this old lady didn't even hear what I said. Fucking old hag. And then I yum somebody. You remember that shit back when we were in high school? The yum game, Luke?
No.
Where you start talking, you mumble, and they say what you say, yum, and you fucking like it's like a fucking thing that the sports teams all did. And
I remember high school though. Woohoo. Remember,
high school. All right, let's sign off. Let's sign off.
I'm not
All right,
gonna
boys.
say
All right,
it.
boys.
No Diddy, no Diddy.
I mean, Doc, you want to get off? I think Luke wants to bring this up. So, you want to talk about it, Luke?
Yeah, we're good. No,
All right, okay,
not
all
live.
right,
No,
we're good.
I'm not saying it on
Nice,
here.
All right, blunt blowing. Just no blunt blowing. Yeah, I'm Mark Davis. That's
Polo
Luke.
shorts drift.
Yep, ex of mine. Yep. Back in the fucking library bathroom. Yep, smoking weed. Jake Winterkind.
Why the hell is your name Tommy on here?
I say whatever I want. All right, Tommy. That's what everybody calls me in the military. All right.
Just shout out. Hey, shout out to All About the Balls podcast. We're gonna be live coming again a couple weeks for our mock draft. We're gonna be live for the NFL draft. Myself, Doc, and Jake. We're about to start our baseball episodes. Doc is officially back. Myself, Alan, and Jake are gonna be doing baseball or basketball Wednesday. The playoffs are the end of this week, so we're starting back. But boys and everyone that's listening out there, just get ready. It's getting good again. I'm Mark Davis. It's All About the Balls podcast, and we are out.